Hi. Sorry. Hello everyone. Glad to see you on the stream. Welcome. I'm sorry. Welcome everyone. Hi. So glad to see you all. Sorry for the delay for 1 hour and a half. I was doing the cool intro thing, so now I have the how it's called, the text in the very beginning of the stream with the preparation. So if you have any ideas on what may I put there, I will also appreciate very much if you share your suggestions. And today we're going to assemble the Belladamma miniature. She is like this miniature. I'm not sure if you can see her. Привет, здорово. So this Belladamma miniature, this is it is from Age of Sigmar, not from 40k, like the fantasy version of Warhammer. And she's the dog girl, same as me. So she wears a Russian-ish dress. She also has fur coat. She's also a dog girl. She has dog feet. And there are also two cute wolves. I'll make them look same yellow doggos as I am. So I think today I'm going to assemble it. And tomorrow in the morning I will probably do the spraying thing. And most likely, by the way, I forgot the music. Most likely in the evening, if it's dry enough, I will do the painting stream, start painting. And the colors will be the regular ones, the pink, the gold, and the yellow. I've bought 2 yellow paints, but I think they're still in my backpack. So I won't be able to show them right away. So let me open the music. Hip hop and another. Wait a second. It was jazz and blues, and R&B and soul. I think how do I make it quieter? Laggy. I'm going to show like that. Does anyone else have lags during the stream? Because for me, it said the quality connection is great. So I'm not sure if it's who's responsible for this issue. Fine so far. How good you're gaming? Hi. Dog girl builds dog girl. Yeah, exactly. And let me see, by the way, how long does the paint dry? Let me see. So the bottle says 15 minutes. So you shake this bottle for 2 minutes, then paint this thing and dry for 15 minutes, and I guess that's it. So it's probably the regular paint without, most likely the same one as in other, as in the small boxes. So let's see what's inside and what instruments do we need for this. I think first of all, for the bottom, wait a second, box. So for the bottom thing, we need the cotton pad, and it's covered in cat's fur, cat's hairs. They're everywhere. So I'm putting it like this. I also need the glue. Also need this small line remover. What else do I have? Oh my god, this is my nail. This is my nail thing. It somehow went into the box. Not sure why that is. Yeah, I also need these things. And I guess so far that's it. There's just the knife most likely. So I guess so far we should be done with the instruments. Let's see what we have inside. I've already made a sneak peek inside. So to remove the plastic parts. And let's see what do we have. We have 2 square things, not sure how they call them in English, and the instruction and the base. The base is really big, to be honest. Hello, Nathan. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Welcome. Yeah, I was a little bit late today, unfortunately. Yeah, this thing is super big. You can, I don't know. Are there centimeters? You can see this, its size. Compare it. I think I may put the picture over here, so you'll be able to see what we're going to assemble. So we have 2 parts. Whether whatever. Oh, sorry. I forgot. Hello, Neshiru Neko. Welcome to the stream. Hi. Glad to see you. So let's put her here. I'm not sure what sound is playing. Is the music sound, is the music level, by the way, is it fine? Or do I need to adjust either myself or the music? So I usually use YouTube music because it's relatively free and it doesn't cause problems. And I guess they uploaded a couple of new tracks to the library and I'm playing them for the first time. So let's see what we have here. Read this first. Before assembling your miniatures, please read through the instructions in this booklet carefully. A pair of plastic cutters is required. Otherwise, using a mold line scraping tool to clean up the parts. To assemble, you need the plastic glue. Citadel sells all of it, and I'm already a victim of this. I bought these things in the shop. And I think I have green stuff somewhere. Where's my green stuff? Wait a second. Green stuff. So many damn things are all over. Green stuff. So I have this green stuff thing. And I need to open it, I guess, or I don't know. I'll probably one for now because I don't know what to add. But I was thinking maybe replace your she has some kind of, I don't know, pin on her hat. So maybe I will replace it with the star, but I don't really know yet. So this is how we assemble the wolves. So we are assembling the wolf from 2 parts, then add him the paws, then add the wolf his head, then wings. Where are the wings on the wolf? That's interesting because they suggest build the wolf and the character, just glue them together. And I'm not sure if it's a good idea because I'm not sure if I'll be able to paint it properly once I assemble them. Green stuff is awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited to try it, but I think it is supposed to be stored in closed box. And I don't have it ready yet, so I'll probably want to open it right now. Hi Reiko. How do you plan to paint her? I'm going to paint her myself because she's a dog girl. So she will be in a purple dress, Serafan, I'm not sure how to call it. She also has some kind of pirate-ish top. I'm not sure, camisole, как назвать по-английски. And fur, and the wolves will be yellow. Давай, спасибо большое, что шел, выздоравливай. Очухивайся. Откашливайся. Не болей, yes. Dicks, what do we have? She's armed with time worn similar. So she has attack. She can attack with your sword, and she can attack with your wolves. Magic. Belladamma is a wizard, so she can cast. She can pack alpha. The French version. So yeah, nothing interesting we can use. So I think we may start assembling with the wooden part. Is it? Yeah, so we'll start with the wooden part. Or maybe with this simple wolf. But I guess I'll start with the wood plus stone, because if I ruin something accidentally in the very beginning, it'll be not as sad than if I ruin the character. So for this we need 3A and 3B. Where do we... Are there numbers? I don't see them. Ah, here. Oh, wait a second. 16, 17, 18. So let's see. 16 at this one. I got it. 16. Do you see? Yeah. See them to you. 16. Так, я правильно режу? Ладно. Давай. Okay, this wasn't comfortable. 16. 17 is, I guess, this one? Yes, this one. Amazing bass music. Super. It's cutting it and cutting from this side. Oops. So you have 16, 17, and 18. 18 is the biggest part of the tree, so we'll start with that. Got in the way. In the night. Oh, bad. Okay, so the first part is done. I'm thinking to buy myself a Kritza. What that? I've seen there are so the figure of lady someone piqued my interest, and the picture of Anesta Malkorian or something. But I was thinking to replace her head with something. Wait, so let's remove the small things. I'm not sure if you can see anything, or is it too small? So I maybe can make myself a little bit bigger. And make a camera bigger. Where is it? I'm not sure if it helps or not. Where's the chat? Chat. Oh, like this. Or maybe a little bit. Then probably the red man. The one with the red tail or something. This one. What is this music? Okay, the next track will be from the different author, so it should be alright, I guess. High Noon. Does it sound like jazz to you? R&B and soul. Okay, let's see. Is it too loud? Because I guess it feels way louder than previous tracks. How do I use this thing? It's symmetrical, so I don't really know which part am I supposed to use as part am I supposed to use the sharp. This one. I think it's not a good idea too. So I have this how it's called. I think it's not a good idea to put my finger on it to create pressure, because I'll most likely break the model. So let's just remove the parts we don't like. Wait a second. Oh, whoa, I can see now. Finally. Most likely be too. Look at this tree. The tree is, if you can see, the tree has some additional details. Like it was fixed at some point. There are some stones. I'm not sure what they mean. I think it should be like this. First wood or something. I need to read the lore about her because the only thing I know about this character that she is a vampire, part of this soul-like grave lord, whatever. So I think she's not in the game. Is it all one? And she's kind of new. I think she was introduced in, at least the model was introduced in 2021, and I'm not sure if she has any lore in the books or something. But oh, привет. Любишь Лего? Вообще да. Я думала, мне сам посоветовал прогу Брейклинг. Там можно на компе модели, там если у тебя есть все детали по списку, ты можешь их в любом количестве любых цветов набирать и делать, что хочешь. Я думала сделать стрим, как делаем какое-нибудь известное здание российское. Вот. Но что-то я не смогла придумать какое, потому что какой-нибудь там Кремль это будет банально совсем. А что-нибудь смешное, мемное я хуя, да. Что не могло быть мемным. Right here. Нарисовать космический корабль, нехуй даже трансформера. Блин, я видела конструктор, который, типа, как трансформер, который реально трансформируется. Я каждый раз, когда такие штуки вижу, у меня башка взрывается, как такое можно придумать. Типа, он совершенно неочевидно складывается, но получается очень круто. Типа, я не знаю, до кого можно додуматься. Настоящего лего? Ну, настоящее... Это сложно набрать конкретные детали. Но вообще там вроде продают поштучно их. Типа есть сайт, где сидят челиксы, которые... Здесь надо будет еще потереть потом. Здесь сидят челиксы, которые лего любят. Они продают детали поштучно, если тебе вдруг нужна какая-то конкретная. The best and worst part of Warhammer is the lore. It's awesome how depth it is, but there isn't just so much. Yes. And they also change the lore every time the new set of rules comes. So it's super... Is the music too loud? For me it's super loud. I need to make it quieter on my side. Because I think I'm going to be deaf after this. So I think I can honestly, I cannot super invest in clean the tree from mold lines because its texture will cover them. So I'll try to make it carefully, of course, but I won't try to like do it on molecular level. Чё за музыка? Да, подожди, что следующее? Ритмичная. So let's continue cutting these things. Про лего я когда маленькая была, у меня был дом какой-то леговский с семьей. Вот, но я преимущественно перестраивала дом. Мне это очень нравилось. Единственное, что там была винтовая лестница, она была какая-то супер дурацкая и все время разваливалась. Она почему-то плохо держала. Хотя лего обычно таким не грешит. У меня топ-кек был, короче, я была совсем маленькая. Мама отправила папу купить мне такой большой конструктор такими, типа кубиками здоровыми. А он вместо этого купил мне ведро мелкого мегаблокса и потом играл в него сам. Я так понимаю, там скандал пиздец был. Еще он купил мне какую-то дорогущую железную дорогу. Немецкую. Которая тоже мне, типа, была по барабану, потому что я была слишком маленькая. Лего Warhammer? Не знаю. Ну, я в принципе, не то, чтобы супер, как это, инвестор в Warhammer. Но мне кажется, там, наверное, оно, наверное, будет не очень, потому что у них обычно очень много мелких деталей всяких. Типа там какое-нибудь золото, еще что-то, у него какой-то узор тут. И если это упростить, то я думаю, там будет очень... Они, может быть, пустоватые, кажется. Some would also just weird. Did this one obscure character do this insanely simple and modern task? There is 20,000 page book on what they did and why. So I think it's cool that they have some lore. I'm gonna try to do a quick googling of this character, and I was able to find only a brief description, like on the first couple of links in Google. So maybe I need to Google better or read some book or something. Or maybe it's not enough information on her yet. I don't know. Железная дорога с синим поездом. Не, у меня была... Она была такая, знаешь, типа как коллекционная. Как вот челики делают комнаты с поездами на столах. Типа там была какая-то конкретная модель поезда исторического, еще что-то. Она на электричестве работала. Но, типа, когда тебе, там, не знаю, 2 года, 1,5, тебе надо играть в кубики, а не в железную дорогу, которая там ёба мелкая. Так, let's see. What can we clean here? Let me see. I don't see the lines here. Here. Одноклассники Лего не смогли собрать. Может, деталей не хватало по сериалу. Я когда маленькая была, мне казалось, что биониклы пиздец сложные. Типа там 45 деталей, как кошмар. А потом что-то недавно посмотрела на них и думаю, блин, капец. За 5 минут собирать. So are you ready? But at some point it just gets kind of ridiculous. I think it would be like acceptable if they introduced a character without any kind of read coding. Because I'm not sure if the same situation is for Star Wars, but they sometimes fix the past, and it may be complicated to keep track of it. So the previous version of events, and it's already a different one. The official version is a different one. Ну вот у меня был этот китайский аналог Мегаблокс, только он нифига не сходится. Ты собираешь там 3 кубика, и ты не можешь их натянуть друг на друга, потому что они не квадратные на самом деле. И потом они еще разваливаются, выстреливают. Это жесть просто. Типа это просто, не знаю, игрушка дьявола. Никогда нельзя это покупать. Не знаю, мне кажется, у меня столько бугурта было от него, когда он просто тупо из-за качества кубиков они не сходятся. Что трясло. С тех пор я его тублю. Running in the 90s. So I think I'll finish with this detail. Maybe I needed to start with the wolf, not with the... But I think there is not a lot of details in the thing. So we'll paint it. And then we'll glue it. And after that we'll start with the second wolf, the one that is on its own. Что это за жук такой? Что ты тут делаешь? Что это за такое за штука? Откуда она тут? Уходи, чел, пожалуйста. Ты не нужен здесь. Hi Tom! Welcome to Tom! Welcome Raiders! Hello, welcome to the stream! Hi! How are you doing? What were you streaming? Welcome everyone. So was it weird in that I think there are things both the visual lores did right and wrong? I think Disney's interpretation of lightsaber crystal reflecting the person with a nice touch. I think I stopped keeping track of Star Wars after... so they made new movies with Kylo Ren. I think I saw the very first one, and maybe the second one. Hello! Welcome! He was streaming Grom Bridal since he looks like Santa Claus. Welcome. So I have a question. So I received a notification that Raid is joining my stream. So is it happening shortly after the notification, or is it happening immediately? Because I think there was a couple of times when I started to like say hi raiders and whatever, and it seems like there was some kind of lag, because the raid, for me it seemed like the raid is a little bit delayed, so I'm not sure. Almost simultaneous. Okay, got it. Thank you. So welcome once again, raiders. Welcome. Hello. So today I'm assembling the miniature, the Belladamma miniature, because as I've said, she's a dog girl, same as me. So I'll probably try to paint her my colors, and I'll probably try to make, so she, on the box, she looks like a skeleton. Not sure if you can see it, but she looks like a skeleton, so most likely I will try to make her normal, give her some blush or something. I was thinking to maybe fix her a little bit with green stuff, but I'm not sure it's a good idea, and I won't ruin the miniature's face. Посмотрел новую серию сериала по Могучим Рейнджерам, такие Звездные войны устроили. Фига там. Но мне кажется, в Рейнджерах там можно усиливать происходящее сколько угодно, и оно не будет убиваться из происходящего, из диплоры. Speaking of which, what the Russian word for Santa Claus? So, the Santa Claus is called, not the just, Santa Claus, he's called Santa Claus. So with Russian accent, Santa Claus. But in Russian tradition, it is, so in Orthodoxy, no one comes to your house during Christmas. And during the Soviet period, they adopted, or maybe even earlier, so they adopted Father Frost. He comes during the New Year celebration, and he looks pretty much similar, so they have similar origins. He wears long coat, but I think he looks like Santa, but his coat is way longer because it's not convenient. He needs to be covered better to keep warmth behind this coat. I think I ruined this a little bit. Чуть не кровь кишки нет, фига. A week from today, the feast of Saint Nicholas, and as Greek Orthodox Christian take it very seriously since Saint Nick was Greek. But I'm not sure why in Western tradition he is coming into your house, providing you presents. So in Russian tradition, no one breaks. So Father Frost breaks into your house. He also puts presents under the fir tree, the New Year tree. And he also has his granddaughter. She's called Sneguruchka, and she looks pretty much the same as Ice Witches in Warhammer. So I think they were adopted from her looks. I'm not sure why is he called Father Frost, because in Russia he is Grandfather Frost. Because he looks like an old man. Когда перестал верить Марк, слушай, я не знаю, у меня как-то, типа, у некоторых, они говорят, что у них прям шок, типа, когда они узнали, что его нет. У меня как-то это спокойно прошло. Я даже, честно говоря, не помню, в какой момент. Я помню, что когда я маленькая была, я несколько раз пыталась на Новый год, типа, ждать его сидеть. Но каждый раз я, короче, где-то в процессе засыпала, и там родители меня уже потом относили в комнату. Мне ни разу не удалось дождаться силы воли. Типа, один раз я заснула, они там что-то сидели, праздновали, я сидела уже там, типа, час-два, я не знаю, супер поздно для ребенка. И я просто под столом, короче, заснула на ковре. Это было, наверное, самое мое близкое приближение к паньке Деда Мороза. Вот, а потом, наверное, в какой-то момент, еще, наверное, уже в школе, ну, в смысле, в средней, наверное, школе, когда... Но в какой-то момент я как бы осознала, что надо родителям тоже что-то дарить на Новый год. Не то, что Дед Мороз приносит. Но я не знаю, когда это произошло. Because in real life, St. Nicholas would deliver gifts to children on the time of Lord's... Ah, okay, understood. And why does he have this red outfit, or where did he pick it up from? Let me see, I think this one is cleaned. Found another door, so I think we can stop and proceed with the last one, with the last piece of the tree, and after that we'll try to assemble it. Сразу копилку с серым псом положили под елку, я хотела с рыжим котом. Я помню, я хотела на Новый год еще в школе уже. Я хотела себе бионикла конкретного. Вот, а мне купили не того. И, короче, я такая... Они по форме в такой, типа, банке все в круглой. Я по форме пакета вижу, что это бионикл, что он круглый. Я такая... И начинаю разворачивать, а там не то. И я, типа, ну я вежливо вроде улыбалась, что, типа, да, спасибо, но, видимо, у меня было такое лицо. Что мне потом на день рождения подарили того бионикла, который надо было. Типа, я просто такая, типа... Это как в Карлсоне, когда ему подарили игрушечную собаку вместо настоящей. Ужасно. What is Christmas tradition breaking and entering? You mean in general, or because in Russian it's for New Year, but I think it was initially it was the same as everywhere in Europe. But when the Soviets came, they wanted to save the tradition because it was popular among people, but they wanted to to remove the religious part from it. So they remade Saint Nicholas to Father Frost, because Father Frost is just some cool guy who has no relations to anything than snow. Сегу подарил, чтобы я играл, отвлекался. Не знаю, я помню, я в школе какой-то момент. Типа я сначала сидела со взрослыми, ну или там, если гости какие-то были. Вот, и потом, когда у меня появился интернет, спустя пару лет, я, короче, весь вечер просто сидела и ждала, чтобы вот все, чтобы все уже меня отпустили, чтобы вежливо было поесть и свалить, и идти сидеть на форуме, общаться с челиксами. Или в Контаче это уже было, не помню, в Контаче, наверное. Because I think with an Orthodox bishop, how is it pronounced, bishop or bishop? I'm not sure. So I think in Russian it's bishop, but I'm not sure what is it's adopted version. Really beautiful red robes for our bishops, and they were adopted in Portugal. Ah, understood. Understood. It's a nice thing to know. I probably need to educate myself on this question. Because I don't know much about it. Вот, я, короче, просто сидела, ждала, когда уже можно будет свалить. Вежливо. Типа там гости приходят, ты такой, да, здрасте, там тетя Срака. Тебя там все целуют, такие, муа, здравствуй, Хибочка, как ты выросла. Такая невеста уже, боже милостивый. И ты так думаешь, блядь, господи, боже мой, когда меня уже отпустят? И сажают еще, знаешь, вот стол раскладной, который Атлант расправил плечи. И ты сидишь у него, поскольку ты самый мелкий, ты сидишь там, где нога у него. И это супер неудобно, ты всю дорогу сидишь, ёрзаешь, думаешь, блядь, пиздец. I mean, why does it seem like every story I've heard for holidays entries involved them breaking into your house? So I think it's probably because they need to appear in your, they need to appear in front of you so you won't see them, and the only time when you don't see them is night, and during that you're sleeping at home. So I guess it's like a very practical explanation. And generally you wait for them, so you wait for Santa or some other people or creatures. So I guess because of this. But I was so in Western tradition, as far as I know, Santa usually comes to your house through the how it's called. Through the chimney, I guess. And since very big government tried to move a big percentage of people to the apartments, so not all people had chimneys, and because of this I was always told that Father Frost comes through the window, small window on the top of the regular one. So it may be also considered a difference. Здраво, привет, Килфи. Здравствуйте. Не было гостей каких дяди с женой, а тети с мужем. Ну вот, у меня обычно гости это какие-то друзья родителей. Ой, подождите. Ну, короче, это были не мои кореша какие-то, а какие-то друзья родителей и их дети, типа там сын маминой подруги, которые, ну, типа, ты с ним общаешься просто потому, что тебе его приводят и сажают. Эти особые туберы. Сега до сих пор работает? Подожди, а ты какую-то уже покупал, которая у тебя бракована была, или что-то такое? Это Сега была или что ли? Которая там с Азуком что-то было. Я сладкий пил сок, смотрел телек. Ну, когда я маленькая была, да, мне нравилось. А потом, когда я уже постарше, я такая, блин, с родаками не круто сидеть, какой-то посос. Хочу флексить с ребзями на форме. Даже не на оранжевом на тот момент. В контачке там. Так, ну, я думаю, что... Yeah, I'm not really sure if this glue needle works. But I really hope it works. They can enter your house uninvited, it means they are at least not vampires. Oh, they're supposed to be deities, seeing them as call it funny. But I don't know. So Santa Claus he's a saint. So I think it's fine to see him. Even if he arrives. Сега была? А это другая или это ты, который купил как раз? Legend said if you don't have a chimney, Santa throws a brick through your window to get in. Thank you, sir. Так, so let me see, how do we... Some of the details. So we have this rock piece here. And we attach the number 16 to the small one. The number 16. Like this. Honestly, it doesn't fit. You can attach it. So this side works, so they like stick to each other. And this one I also don't. But I don't really know if it's normal or not. I really hope that it is. And if it doesn't work, I will just pour glue everywhere, so I'll make it work. Инструмент Садельский, слушай, я не знаю, у меня до этого был тоже Садельский, но он... Типа он был в наборе с красками, и он выглядит вот так. И это было супер неудобно, потому что у него нет ручки. Не знаю, собственно, он не вставляется. У него нет ручки, это было пиздец неудобно, мне болела рука. С ручкой удобнее, но мне не с чем сравнить с другими ни с какими. Слушай, бы ты... Сега 2001, не знаю, у меня не было Сеги. Мне кажется, видела ее только один раз. Или может это не Сега. Там были какие-то оранжевые картриджи у челиков. Типа где-то на дачу каких-то друзей. Кому-то мы зашли в гости. И там челики играли в оранжевую... какую-то херню в оранжевые картриджи. Вот, но я была в разряде мелких чуваков, поэтому мы сидели и смотрели. Играли те, кто были постарше. So, I'm not sure if I can apply the glue. Oh, I can apply the glue. That's great. Applying the glue. Glue, 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 glue. Вот, а цитаделевскую эту херню я купила, когда у меня что-то на сдаче, короче. Так, вот сюда, наверное. Я купила на сдачу, потому что мне надо было... Я купила какую-то краску, а по карточке пробивались какой-то определенной цены, а наличных у меня не было. Вот, я, короче, скребла первое, что попалось, потому что меня этот чел там давил. Вот, и, короче, это оказалось какая-то дорогущая ебанила. So I have applied the glue, and I really hope it will work. PS1. Разъемная картридж. Слушай, там есть какая-то тема, что... Я не помню, кто мне кидал. Какая-то приставка, типа... Триколор ТВ, что ли? Типа, трет вообще, типа, там коллега хочет... Сын намекает коллеге, что, типа, хочет приставку. Она у меня спросила, что ему подарить. Типа, судя по описанию, я понял, что он хочет Xbox или PS. Вот, мне посоветовала ей купить Триколор ТВ. When I was at preschool, we made reindeer food that we were supposed to put on our roof to give Santa's reindeer fed while he was delivering gifts to your house. That's sweet. So you're not only providing Santa the sweets or cacao or cookies, you also don't forget about his reindeer. That's sweet. I think Father Frost uses horses for the travel. So how do I apply the tree? So these details, they are super duper... Did you even get cookies for Santa? I personally don't. I didn't. How do I apply this? You know, I feel like that the dude from the movie that tried to put the square figure into the round hole. How am I supposed to assemble it? I don't understand. Дэнди 8-битная? Ножик клонит НФ... Said food was hot chocolate with large pieces of glitter flakes in it. Were the glitter flakes edible or were they from plastic? So I think this should be attached to somewhere. Wait a second. Maybe I attached it in the wrong order? No. So it is like this angle, and if we try to turn it, we have this small thing, and it should go like... Oh! It works! Look at this! I was able to... Oh my god, it works. I was able to put it there. 10,000 IQ! Oh my god, it even works in this place. But honestly, without instruction, I will have no idea how to assemble it, because it is super unobvious. I think if I do like this, the tree will also count, because it should be like a big ugly tree. But I don't really know. Wait. Hot chocolate powder, not drink. So they eat this powder with glitter? So what are you going to ask Santa for Christmas this year? I think I'll ask Santa for a new microphone. And I'll provide Santa some of the donations from the donation goal. And buy myself a microphone. Sorry, ask Santa to bring the microphone. How do I, wait a second, I need to figure out where do I apply the glue. because I'm not sure if you can hear it. Let me fix a little bit as usual. So my microphone, when the music is silent, it does this sound in the background. And for me personally, I tried to watch my own streams a couple of times to figure out if it's like how annoying this issue is, and apparently it's super annoying. So I think I need to apply the glue on this flat parts, and also here. Can you make the sound again from the microphone? I can move the microphone's cord, and you will die from cringe from the sound it produces. But if you meant the sound, or which one? I don't remember at what frequency did I produce the sound. I'm applying glue all over. My hands are shaking for some reason today, so I will cover everything in glue, so it'll be super duper cool. And I already forgot how to attach it. Am I correct? I guess. Yeah. Like this. Yay! Покрас ногтей в золотую розу с блестками. Слушай, там я не знаю, как стирать дома золотой с розовым с блестками, блестки, потому что типа, если обычный лак, то ты ж типа его потом разбавляешь, ну, этим ацетоном протираешь, и он стирается. А если блестки у тебя налеплены, там, плоские, особенно такие большие, то под них он не попадает, они намертво прилепляются. Это пиздомба какая-то. И я чё-то хер знает, как это... Я один раз так красила сама дома, мне нихер делать было. Я купила даже лак такой красный, с блестками в яичке. Но что-то я потом, когда пришло время застирать, я прокляла все на свете. Сейчас... Sorry, I need to fix the mold lines, because I forgot this part, and apparently it is... Oh. Look at this, dude! This tree. You actually sounded great. Sorry, I think you can check my stream from, I guess, 2 years ago, or maybe 3. So I was doing the New Year Russian karaoke stream, so historical Russian songs or whatever, and I was wearing the sad outfit. And by the way, I maybe have a hat. Let me see. I think I'm supposed to have a hat. I need to no, not here. Wait a second. Wait. Блять. Hat. What? How do I rotate it? What? No! Okay, I'll make it bigger so it won't, my ear won't be visible. No, cheaper. Something like this. So where's the music? По красноте... Вот, а вообще про мелкие блестки надо посмотреть. Мне кажется, у меня даже был какой-то лак, но я очень плохо крашу, типа у меня все просто вот так вот нахер в этом лаке. И типа так на улице так выходить нельзя. Я думаю, это будет смерть от кринжа. Так, а чё я, собственно, тут... Я забыла клей закрыть. Я надеюсь, он не высохнет сейчас. Приколов не будет. Я еще не могу попасть в крышку. Can imagine he remained looking at her here, we're making this sound scene. She's covered in glue, but not cloven as glue. No. I'm closing the door so the neighbors from the stairs. So it's super audible what happens on the stairs. So I'm closing the door because otherwise they will be able to first of all understand that I'm streaming. I think I may probably need to apply. I don't know. So here is like like the holes, 2 holes. So maybe I need to apply green stuff there. I don't really know yet. And I also need to clean this part because I didn't notice it before. Wait a second. Что это такое? Clean this. Okay, so I think that's it. We can also apply the stone here. And some other pieces. But I think it would be more interesting to assemble the wolf. So the wolf the detail number 2 is the wolf. It's number 23, 22. Let's find them. 22, 23. Let's cut them out. Sometimes I get random memory flashes from preschool and kindergarten. They're always weird because it's stuff that's been forgotten for over a decade. Yes, I have them sometimes too. I have a super bright memory. When I was, I was preschool. I was super small. And some other girl called me stupid. For the first time in my life, someone called me this rude. I was so shocked. I still remember this episode. Hi, Big Blue Animal. Hi, здорово. Hello, welcome to the stream. I'm assembling myself, literally me. For real. So dog girl with 2 other cool dogs. So this is number 22, this is number 20, like the opposite, but okay. 2 halves of the wolf. Did I answer everything? Суп наварил 0. Не, суп наваривают в 40к. А у нас фэнтези. У нас, я не знаю, в фэнтези есть какой-нибудь мем. Она что-то какая-то, мне кажется, гораздо менее мемная. Типа... Ну, мне кажется, она гораздо менее популярная. Не знаю почему. So I need to also... Okay, I think I'll clean this part. Maybe I will need to apply $50 за фигурку? В смысле? Я в еврох. Или ты про чё? Ну, типа, мне кажется, пираченные фигурки стримить на ютубе с тегом там paintingwarhammer, это, наверное, не очень хорошо. Можно там на какой-нибудь бан напороться. Вот, поэтому мне кажется, что лучше все по-честному. Никогда не пиратить, это очень плохо. Очень-очень-очень плохо. My biggest memory from kindergarten was getting sent home for an ear infection, which led to me getting my tonsils removed. Tonsils, you mean these things in the throat? The ones you're supposed to eat ice cream after the removal? Then almost died from an allergic reaction to the sedative. Oh my god. Oh, this is not a good memory. But at least it's in the past now, so... No, for mom I was super shocked that she called me stupid. And I think I was super shocked at that moment. And I literally had no words to her. So I didn't even respond because I was overwhelmed by this. Стоит 50, слушай, в евро, мне кажется, она дешевле стоит. 45, может. Ну, они там что-то как-то странно, у них цены, типа, у них какой-то там вкус рублева. You're supposed to only eat cold food after the operation. Yeah, I didn't do it, like, how to say, wasn't done it on me, or... So, this operation wasn't done to me, but I've read about it in the books. kids book, they told like, hey, it's nothing to worry about, you will just only, it is a super cool operation because you will give an ice cream after it, so don't be afraid, it's super cool and great. So I think I ruined the wolf's paw a little bit, but we'll consider it a fur part. Probably need to remove this since it will be on the. I'll glue this part. Are there any memes about Age of Sigmar? Wait a second. Так, я что-то лишнее срезал, по-моему. Или нет? I think I removed something that is not supposed to be removed. But okay, I think it will be covered with wolf's fur, I really hope. Because otherwise we're doomed. So truly has been made with, yes! A personal touch. So I think this part of the wolf is done. It looks like a wolf. I like how they make so the miniature on the box. I think sometimes it's even bigger than it's like in reality. Я еще правильно вижу это онлайн может или нет? Может я держу паяльник за серединку? На самом деле так не надо делать. The wolf has super strong muscles. I'm not sure if you can see it, but he has super strong paws. О, здорово. Ты очнулся, ты вернулся? Краски в комплекте здесь нет. Здесь только вот инструкция со статами и вот 2 штучки с деталями. Там вначале сказано, что если вы хотите правильно собирать, у нас для вас есть клей цитадель, ножницы цитадель и что-то там еще цитадель. И все это вы можете купить у нас. Очень удобно, прям капец удобно. Срочно платите. Вот, а так там бывают наборы, где типа я когда только приехала, у них есть наборы с красками, типа для начинающих. Там какие-то краски, типа, такие ходовые. Коричневый, синий, еще что-то. Там есть ножницы, кисточка. Ну, короче, вот все, что надо для начала, кроме клея, по-моему. Вот, и ты покупаешь миньку и малюешь ее. Вот, но миньки там бывают и без клея. Так что, в принципе, ты можешь просто, наверное, купить этот комплект и обмазывать. Ну или на момент склеить. Там красная подводка. Я не помню, где у меня коробка. У меня был набор красок под Sigmar. И там с одной стороны был нарисован этот золотой мужик, а с другой кто-то еще. Там чисто набор красок, там минки не было внутри. Wait a second, I missed Andrew's message. Wait a second. Generally for a week or so afterward, I don't remember anything about it. It was much younger. I wanted to joke like, was it last year? It's like when people start, oh, when I was in internet especially, when I was back in school, I'm super old. When I was back in school, it was like something, and you say, oh, was it last year? And they're like, what? Момент, не. Ну, ты можешь посадить его на момент, в принципе, он склеится. Но здесь какой-то клей, который, короче, этот пластик, конкретно вот этот, он его типа как плавит, и они как холодная сварка получается. Типа он с одной стороны плавит, с другой стороны плавит, и они такие развозюкиваются. Так что если ты навалишь клея на лицо Минки, то оно у нее плывет. Вот, ну плюс ты можешь там, не знаю, какой-нибудь, если хочешь сделать оплывший эффект там какой-нибудь. Ты можешь так клея просто навалить, и получится нормально. Вот, но этот клей подходит не ко всему, потому что у меня Ливси 3D-печати заказывала. И он из какого-то другого пластика, и он не плавится. Мне просто с моментом. Не, по резиновому надо лупить. Это не то, секунду только. Типа момент бывает желтый такой, который на давление реагирует. Типа ты можешь его сколько угодно держать, но по нему надо долбануть, тогда он хочу склеится. Там сила типа решает. А секундный именно он реагирует на воздух, ой, на влагу в воздухе. И типа сам с собой там склеивается. И поэтому он, собственно, в тюбике не склеивается, потому что там нет влаги. С жирными вещами. Он какой-то другой. То есть это не момент, это что-то другое, он пахнет по-другому. А если на жопу себе накапать его, оно уменьшится, расплавится? Подумайте. Еще бывает какой-то момент для резины, но я не знаю, что он делает. So I'm almost done with cleaning the tail. For some reason this miniature has lots of small details and super big amount of the things I'm supposed to clean. Hi Kanuku, hi. Wish I could stay, but I need to show my sister Stardew Valley. Oh, this is a cool game. I also want to try one day. I've heard lots of good things about it, but it feels like a not a super long, but just a generally long game that needs kind of investment into it. So we need to see, to figure out, to chill. You can't play 40-15 minutes and quit for a day. Токсикоман, так тут же в моменте нету этой штуки, я не знаю, с 90-х. Типа я уже, когда я была маленькая, даже мне кажется, с нулевых, я не знаю. Типа я была маленькая, и я слышала эти мемы, что в момент нюхают токсикоманы. Ну, типа, при мне его, например, никто не нюхал, потому что он уже на тот момент был, типа, 100 лет, как оттуда убрали вот эту штуку. Я только в рассказах это слышала. Reboot the romantic partner? Oh, that's cool. Going to build a sea. You can also try Animal Crossing if you have Switch. But I guess so. I played it on release. It was super sweet because there was lots of people playing it, and you were able to, you know, like exchange stuff with them, or exchange turnips. But I guess now it's way becoming well less active. Just to make sister. Wait a second. Wait a second. You initially said sister, and then the romantic. Sorry, I forgot the first message. And decided that you are talking about romantic partner in general. So we need legs number 24 and 25. This is leg number 24. We got it. Everything got confused in Babu's head. Number 25. So as I've said, if I'll be able to finish this miniature today, I'll spray it, or how do you call it, spray tomorrow, and because it's already dark, and maybe painting it in the evening, but we'll see. What do you want? Where's the... here. Why did they do this small thing in the thinnest part of the leg? Do they want me to break it or what? Or will I break it if they put it somewhere else? Super strange. I have a super big drama that happened yesterday. I wanted to buy sides that costed €3, and I somehow bought the ones that costed €16, like 5 times more expensive. And I realized it only when I was paying. So I wasn't like paying attention to what happened, so I said like, oh, give me this. I was super sure they cost €3. And when I checked my phone notification, it was like, hello, you bought stuff for 5 times more expensive than you expected it to be. I was like, ugh. And they're not different at all. So they're the same, I guess. I think I removed the wolf Lex finger now. I don't know. I really hope he's fine. I think this, yeah, there's another thing to behold. Не-не-не, там в 90-х был какой-то конкретный, как называется, какой-то конкретный секретный ингредиент. Типа, я не помню, момент это вроде изначально немецкая фирма, она по-другому как называется. И они вроде по франшизе продали в Россию свой рецепт. Но типа с задержкой. Вот, и когда у нас этот клей был, у них уже, по-моему, он был без этой торкающей штуки. Вот, и потом они уже его перевыпустили. Ну, может быть, я ошибаюсь. Я 100 лет назад прочитала, честно говоря, не помню. Так, все, nice content. The last. There goes food. Wish you knew. Da da da. Is it the same song? It's called Forever Young. And the previous was the same author. So they have pretty much. Can I mix it somehow in the random order? No? Okay, I guess I can't. Let's go with the next one. A little bit different than 20 previous songs. So I think Mystery Wolf is almost ready. So I only need to add 2 pieces of head. Ну вот с них. Вот я про них как раз говорила. Говорю, я ни разу в жизни не видела, что кто-то нюхал клей, потому что это какой-то что-то супер жидовское. У меня только соседка партия, она, короче, в старшей школе пыталась курить на перемене, и а потом брызгать себе в рот, короче, духами. Вот, и в итоге они супер горькие на вкус, я не знаю, они супер мерзкие. Вот, но в итоге от нее пасло одновременно и сигаретами, и духами. Это было ужасно на уроке. Я ей там после таких пары приколов сказала: слушай, ты, конечно, сори, но это пиздец. Давай без этого. Я умираю. Вот, ну что-то после этого, по-моему, она недолго продлилась. So I guess I fixed this. Assembling Mr. Wolf. So we're first of all going to assemble his two sides of Mr. Wolf or Miss Wolf, I don't know. I have a question. Is this normal that he has a hole? To be honest, this wolf looks like a chocolate egg. So he's like round. I think it's a girl, by the way. So this wolf girl, she's round. And she's empty inside. So it's like a Kinder chocolate egg, really. For real. We can put something inside and glue it from outside. And when it starts to stink, no one will be able to understand where did this come from. They also show what parts am I supposed to apply glue. Okay. Let's apply everywhere. Am I right? Yeah. Let's try. Вот, ну короче, Ливси, у него отломились ноги у меня. Потому что они там, сам Ливси, он очень тяжелый, он не полый. И их придется клеить на секундный клей. So I can show you the process because it's super thing and I'm afraid to do something carefully. Oh shit, I'm sorry. Oh no, yeah. Are you able to wink at people with both eyes at the same time? You mean like blink? Or what? I hate this song. I think I've heard it thousands of times. So I think at some point of the stream, I'm a little bit tired of streaming and I'm starting to pay attention to music. I've told everything that I had to tell you before the stream. I'm starting to pay attention to the music and it's probably at the same point of the stream and every time this song plays. So I'm going to switch to something else. Okay. So we have hole number 1. Look at the history. I think I can, for a wolf, I initially refrained from creating these places where I can put my brush properly there. But I guess the fur parts of the wolf, they are pretty much, I don't know. So the fur will cover everything, so it should be alright. Mr. Wolf. Let's apply the glue. Glue, 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 glue. I guess it's drying inside. When it gets cold outside and you got nobody to love. But I need to add this sound to the karaoke list, by the way. Is there anyone out there? Cause it's getting harder and harder to breathe. Кстати, этот клей мне надо дарить, потому что он сам плавится. Let me write it down. Harder to breathe. "12 notifications since Facebook." I have Facebook, but I don't going to use it. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Are you able to sing opera? I guess. I guess I can't. Because opera singing. So I was initially. So I went to the singing teacher for some period of time. But I had a request to be able to sing some pop songs. And most of them are sang in... You sing them with your voice, like with your normal voice or a little bit higher. And opera voice, it requires singing it in this register. And I guess it's a little bit... It requires more training. And also some like... But I think it's super complicated, so I'm not even trying. The wolf. Hello. We have the wolf. Look at this dude. Look at his hair. He has no head though. We can apply Belladamma's head to this wolf, by the way. But I don't know where is the detail for her. No, her head is super small. So we probably won't be able to attach it here. So even if we cut it out, we can she won't fit. Or maybe we can do like this. So the wolf has face, his front side. But it's strange. So let's cut the head. 26 and 27. I think they're supposed to be 26 and 27. So we have half part of his head and the bottom part. Шубу, да. Это собака девка, поэтому у нее будет розовая шуба. Наверное, может быть бордовое платье, желтый мех, и волки тоже будут желтые. Супер дупер тру. У нее еще сарафан какой-то русский. Where is the cap? I don't see it. У нее еще, я думаю, может быть, у нее еще какая-то брошь на шляпе. Ну, не на шляпе, на шапке. Может, я ее перелеплю в звездочку, но что-то я сомневаюсь в своих скиллах. Потому что она, честно, какая-то очень плоская, мне кажется. Я ее не срежу. Не уверена, что смогу замоделить нормально новую. Тут очень мелко. The wolf's head, or the head. 126. So we assembled the sound, wolf, but not the main character. I think we can cut out everything we have here. Ой, а как ему что-то требуется? Let's cut out the parts of the stone. Here. Do you have a favorite breed of cat? So my cat is like, she has no breed. So I usually call her breed from a trash site. But the vet wrote down in her passport that she's Europäisch Kurzhaar. It's like European short hair. So her official breed is European short hair. Short hair. So I like regular kitties without any breed. And as for breed, I like how Somali cats look. So they're like Abyssinian cats, but they have more fur. So they don't have this super thin neck that Abyssinian cats have. So I also So there are different types of the Somali cats, and they are. So I prefer the ones from Japan. I'm not sure what the difference, but they have slightly different face from European versions, and I really like this face. They're super cute. I also like. So Maine Coon kitties, they are cool because they're big, but I guess it's complicated to keep this type of cats at home, because I've heard the stories that a person made an automatic toilet for this cat, and the cat's poop was so big it wasn't able to fit into the into the pipe, so he had to reinvent this toilet so it'll fit the Maine Coon. But I also like their faces. They look like this actor with long face. So I think in regards of this, pretty much similar breed is Norwegian forest cat. So they are also big. They are also fluffy, but they don't have this face. Hello DWK. Hello. I am making assembling the Belladamma miniature. So I've already assembled the bottom wolf. Here is her, I think, the girl. We have the stone, and we have the part of the tree. And after I'm done with this, I'll start the main character. So I'll be able to cover it, prime it in the morning. Just join to the cap with me. So I was telling the story that I've heard a story when a guy made an automatic toilet for his Maine Coon and used the guide from the internet, but the internet's guide was made with a regular cat in mind. So Maine Coon's poop wasn't able to fill to get in the pipe. It was stuck there. So he needed to improvise the engineering part. But I think in general, long-haired cats, at least for me personally, they will be hard to. For me, it will be hard to keep them at home because of this fur part. So my current cat, she is short-haired, but I struggle to brush her even with this amount of hair. So everything is covered with hair, like my clothes, her hairbrush, 2 hairbrushes, my bed, my everything. I brush her, I think, every couple of days. It's still a pain everywhere. So if this issue becomes more intense, I think I won't be able to deal with it. I'll just die in this pile of cat fur. Cat hairs. Scottish Folds, they are like these greys with not triangle ears, but like the down ones. I guess they also have like kind of round face. They're like round and short-haired, like they're very squishable. How do I remove this thing, the mouth thing? I don't really understand because it is in the bottom, and I don't see any way to remove it carefully. How do I use this thing? Anyone knows? What is that? How do I use this? Cut out. I think I'm doing this in the wrong way. Yeah, so... And I think... for example, I was thinking of maybe 2 cats. So to get another cat, so my main one, the first one, she won't be, how to say it, it won't be born for her, but she needs, first of all, she needs special food, so I'll probably have to feed them separately, and the second thing, she's aggressive towards other cats. So I think I've told the story already, maybe. So your initial owner, when he passed, his family tried to adopt this cat, but they also had the cat on their own. And my cat, came to the house of that cat, and they were fighting, and my cat won. And after that, they understood that this cat, they probably won't live in peace, so they need to find another owner, someone who will be able to adopt her as an only cat, because of her, how it's called, character. I can't say she's grumpy. She's a grumpy old lady, but she has her opinion on stuff. I also recently discovered, so when she runs on the bed or plays a little bit, she starts to be... She's tired at a pretty fast rate. Ой, я ему чё, лицо ковыряю, что ли? Жесть. So I started to put her... I gave her a couple of treats, super small ones. But for these treats, she's supposed to climb on the very top of her scratching post and then go back, and a couple of repeats, and she's super tired, so we're doing sports now. So she's not willing to play, she's just willing to lay down and flex. I'm forcing her to move. It would be a nice thing if I also move, but it's probably the next step. Impossible. I can only force the cat. I can force myself. So I'm cleaning this, his chin. Are there any movie theaters near showing Godzilla -1? I don't really know. So the last time I was in cinema, it was Barbie. And before that, I think it was the only time I was in cinema in Germany. And before that, I think it was COVID and something else. So I think Barbie was the first time I went to the cinema during the last, I don't know, 4 years? Oh, and I forgot about the movie night. I wanted to make a movie night at Saturday. I forgot about it. So if I apply glue here, it should be alright. So either any extra mold lines I don't like, I'll just cover them with glue. No one will notice anything. Enough. Yeah. I'm just kidding. I don't remember the lyrics. But the dance was really cool. So I didn't watch La La Land. So I wasn't aware that he can dance. And the dance part was really impressive. So his moves are really cool. How do I apply this? Sorry, it's out of the camera because I need to. Ah! No! Wow! Head! Sorry. I pushed on the head too hard and the details got like this. Oh my. Almost died. It looks like this wolf has a scar on his face. I don't really know. So meanwhile, this wolf lady is drying. We will assemble this thing. So we have a stone number 20 and a piece number 19. So we need to clean them both. I think I need this thing. The trailers are pretty cool. That movie I went to was Oppenheimer with my friend, but the most memorable was 1917 because I saw it 3 times in the theater. So here, so in Germany, movies are shown in German with German subtitles, I think in English. So there became like any combination of language and subtitles, either English or German. And I can only go to the movie that has either German, either English subtitles or English voiceover. So I need to carefully pick, and like not every cinema shows English movies in English. It's fun. It's called like original mit Unterschrift or something. Untertitel. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. It's super fun word. I love every time. Anime is also called ROMU, like something with I like this detail. It's very big, and it fits in my hand. So I like just I have a feeling that I might throw it or something. Super convenient to hold it. See, when I go to theaters, I usually rent the entire auditorium because I hate crying babies or strangers talking during the movies. $20 for myself or 20 friends. That's cool. But I think it should be a relatively small cinema because, for example, in Moscow, they're mostly super huge for a huge screen for a huge amount of people. So, and these smaller local ones, they're pretty rare, I'd say. Or maybe if it's small, it might be some old Soviet cinema. And they usually don't have any kind of renovation, so they have a pretty poor quality of sound and picture. Because like from 70s or something. I remember when I was on Warcraft movie in cinema. And it was super duper long. I have no idea what happened there because at the time I didn't play World of Warcraft at all. Or I played a little bit. I think I played Heroes of the Storm. But I had very little knowledge of what happened in first Warcraft. And it was 2 hours or even more, and I was literally dying there. And there was some amount of kids also. They were also dying. I have no idea why did they produce such a long movie without, like, with lots of characters, lots of unnecessary information. So I'd say it might be shorter and more entertaining for people who are not acquainted with the story already. Sorry, I'm cleaning it. One theater I go occasionally is in the mall. Can it be less? Yeah. So they're in Moscow. They're usually in the malls. So they're super huge, like 10 rooms. Every room has, I don't know, 300 places. They're super big. So I think I cleaned this down. What's written on it? I don't understand. Some runes maybe, or can I do the AWU sign here? So here is this. Wait a second, some part. So we attach it. Oh, what is it? This? Wait a second. What is this? I didn't approve this one. What? So let's attach. Where do I apply the glue? I don't really know. It fits. It doesn't fit very good, to be honest. I think it doesn't fit at all. What's wrong? Wait a second. I need to investigate. I don't really understand. So this detail is supposed to be. Ah, wait a second. It's like this even here. So I suppose it is by design that it's not really fitting here. Especially after serving you dear love the normal popcorn. I don't really like popcorn in movies, in cinema, because because I become thirsty very quickly. And you finish, I don't take, so I can't eat too much popcorn, so if I take it, I usually take the small cup. And you finish this cup in 10 minutes, and half of this cup is usually this unexploded corn seeds. And you either deal with it with a frog face, or just try to crunch them, and it's also super dumb. I have a spider's web on the top of my ceiling, behind the curtain, but it's super high, so I think no person will be able to reach it. Interesting. So to apply, wait a second, I think I need to do this one. You're my heart, you're my soul. Where do I apply the glue? So I'm supposed to apply the glue over here. This part probably sticks out, so I'll be able to apply the glue on the side parts. Interesting. It doesn't come out. Yeah, so it is thicker than it needs to be, so I'll be able to apply the glue. But I honestly think it's kind of a dumb idea. I disapprove it. Okay, let's put these parts together. I think Nathan is talking about smaller cinemas that have, like, I don't know, 10 rows for 5 seats or something like this. Or like 5 rows with 10 seats. I think they're called somehow in Russia, I forgot the word. Типа такие камерные кинотеатры. Типа не гигантские вот эти еболы. Миллион человек. Americans are ridiculous, having lived outside of the States before I can recognize how much bigger what you get is. You mean it is bigger in States or is it bigger outside? I still don't really understand the scene from Pulp Fiction when they laugh at the name of burgers. I forgot to clean Wolf's ears. Wait a second. His ears have moldlights and I missed them. It's super bad. I think I'll be able to clean it without joining the other part of the head. I can cut it away. Raw food and drink portions huge? Okay. I like how they call them. So usually, if you order, I don't know, small fries, I think it's even in Europe. So if you order small fries, they give you like pretty big ones. And the smallest versions, they're called like something kids or mini or something. So when you ask for the smallest option, you will be given not the smallest one, the more expensive one. 3D обычные? Ну вот, это кинотеатры такие, как типа в торговом центре большие такие. А бывают прям маленькие совсем. Типа в Москве такой, я забыла, как называется. Есть в центре, есть такой. Типа там буквально 5 рядов по 10 мест. Чуть-чуть совсем. Там еще обычные места такие здоровые, и ты достаточно близко к экрану сидишь. Там обычные билеты, правда, дорогие, типа по... Хотел сказать, по 500 рублей. Но 500 рублей было дорого за билет, не знаю, мне кажется, 100 лет назад. Ну, короче, обычно там очень дорого. Потому что мало народу, и им надо дать такое количество народу заводить фильм. Но зато у тебя нету там ебейшей этой толпы, которая орёт, гыкает и жрет попкорн. So attaching the head up. I've attached the head. So we have a full wolf, empty inside. He's empty inside. He has no heart, no soul, just emptiness. So this wolf is super lightweight because she has no soul and nothing inside him or her, I guess. I hope if I try to, can I clean the needle? One of those in Europe, I got a large fry at McDonald's. It was the size of an American medium. Definitely prefer the European size. I think they have different, maybe we have different names. So in Russia, the smallest one is called kids one, and then they're like small, medium, and large. And kids one is usually in the, not in the cardboard, but in paper. So I'm attaching this stone to the here. Everything I guess so. I wasn't in America, but I guess it's kind of maybe tradition how to. So similar sized things are most likely called in a similar way in one country, so people will be able to understand what should they expect. I don't know whether what. Oh, I once was like at a cool restaurant here. It was a super cool advertised restaurant with a very expensive portions with friends, and we ordered something like super duper meat with super duper something. I can't even reproduce the name of the dish, but they brought us super big plates with a super small piece of meat. And after that super duper restaurant, we went to McDonald's. So we decided that we have enough tasty food for today. Now we need to finish the meal with something, so we won't be hungry. So I turn it like this and apply glue. After a super expensive luxury restaurant, I went to McDonald's. Because without it, the meal will be empty. There are also some Michelin restaurants here with stars, but they have some dress code. You're supposed to make a reservation, I don't know, like 6 months, probably 6 months or so. So I was thinking to maybe try to visit one of them one day, to you know, cross it out of my bucket list. Even if it's super expensive, like maybe to save up or something, to visit one of them, but I don't really know. The dress code part is killing me. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to go anywhere without any golden clothes or glitter. So I'd say I covered whatever I could with the glue. Sorry I'm not showing it to the camera, but it's super small and I don't see it clearly because the details are all gray. So I applied the glue around this thing, and now I guess I will just stick it on top like this. Wow. I really hope it will work. So I probably wait. I need to press on it because it doesn't want to stay in place. С той ресторан западный манер, то порции маленькие. Подожди. Ну там такой ресторан типа с подвывертом. Ну, обычно тут, мне кажется, таких прикольных... Ну, то есть тут обычно порция может быть не очень большая, но не то, что прям вот какая-то пипирочка. Там, видимо, предполагается, что ты берешь там 10 этих пипирочек, ну не 10, там, да, 3 этих пипирочки, 4, и по чуть-чуть наедаешься всеми. Вот, но сейчас мы взяли по одной и такие, фига дорого, мы пойдем догонимся. вкусного попробовали на сегодня, надо наесться. I once went to this 5-star super expensive restaurant with a group of people. Our food was getting paid for, so we all enjoyed it to the maximum. Oh, that's cool. Did you like it? I don't know if there are 5-star restaurants here. I think they have different gradation, but even 4 stars are super cool ones. So I don't really know which. I think there are a couple of them in Germany, so I probably need to pick up. But I don't really know. It's a good idea or not. You're a 5-star restaurant. Thank you, thank you. Oh, you reminded me about the Restaurant City game. I'm upset again. I really missed this game. So I played its version. So I've read it was released in 2009 on Facebook, but it was translated to Russian later, and I was playing to this later version, but I guess it was the same. So I played it later, and I'm missing it so much. It was the best thing in the entire internet, after my channel. You got to live in Las Vegas, and we have a bunch of theaters, and oftentimes after the first few weeks, almost no people will go to a movie. What is? I'm not sure what is about Las Vegas. Why don't people go to movies in Las Vegas after? It's like density of the population or what? So I don't know much about Las Vegas because only know there's things from movies. So I need some explanations on this. Have you ever really played of any Papa's Restaurant Flash games? I guess not. Let me see. Maybe it was translated somehow, because at that time I was small and I wasn't super aware of. I didn't know English very well. Papa's. I don't know it very well. I still don't know it very well, but I at least can understand restaurant. Game. No, I guess I didn't. I don't recognize them. I like to play, so there was in I guess either in Windows Vista or in Windows, what was the next one? I guess it was in Vista. So there was a game with cakes, I also liked it. Нет, я поняла, что после пары недель никто не идет, но типа, мне кажется, в России нет такой проблемы. Там, конечно, поменьше народу, но не то, что прям типа жесть, никого нет. Look at this thing. The wolf has small finger, like the toy beans of the wolf. They are also here. It's very sweet. So when you have a bunch of theaters, like over 20, the fact that many things you just see movie within the first few weeks. Barbie 3 or Jordan Baby? Ooh. Like so you mean like too much theaters and too. The amount of people is too low? Why do they even show these movies for so long if no one. В седьмой винде? А когда он вышел-то вообще? Что-то я... Блин, мне казалось, на 200 был, ну ладно. Какие-то провалки. I probably need a thing to grab this, not with my nails, but we'll see. So for this thing, I need to cover with the glue over this thing. Find the glue everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. Da 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 da. Yeah. Rock your body now. I think they have a contract to screen a movie a certain amount of times over a set period. Ah, okay, understood. When no one shows up? So I think they have same contracts in Russia, but I guess they don't show it this amount of times. And usually if the movie is, I don't know, three weeks old, they just move it to the morning sessions. And you can, I don't know, buy a $1 ticket and go at 9 a.m. instead of your lessons or whatever you have at the time. Skip the classes and go to the movie instead for a super cheap price. Medical theory brings extra money by showing the big American football team games. You mean the one that are shown in bars on TV? Like, do they stream it or do they just show the recordings? I almost finished my Pepsi. So I finished the tree. And I finished the wolf. So the tree is like this. Ну вот они его крутят, пока они ходят, но если на него перестают ходить, мне кажется, они его не крутят просто так. Типа ты не можешь. Они не крутят его, если никого нет. Они просто не заводят этот проектор. Okay, finish my soda. And we're going to, I don't know. So the wolf is hiding, so we can reproduce this scene like this. Там не футбол, там, наверное, регби. Am I right? It's American football. You mean the rugby one with this melon-shaped ball? Stream it live. Oh, that's cool. Не, ну в смысле, обычный футбол и регби это разные вещи. Ну, если я правильно поняла. В чем вопрос? Well. Типа, as far as I know, the regular football is not super popular in US. So there is the American football and baseball instead of it. So this thing is empty, so we can throw it away or maybe try some paints on it later. Not that football where they play with their feet. Football with hands. So the piece number 1. We went to the very beginning of the instruction. Piece number 1 is half of the wolf. Piece number 2 is the second half of the wolf. And there are just two halves of the wolves. So I guess I can. Yeah, 2, 1. I can't even ignore the numbers because there are no other wolves here. And it would probably be a good thing to memorize the amount of things I cut away. So this one has 4. And this one has 5. So I won't miss any of them once I start cleaning things. Bing, 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 bing. Okay, so I forgot. Wait a second. No, so this one has 5. Okay, without a tail has 4. Американский футбол. Я имею в виду, что. Нет, я имею в виду, что американский футбол и обычный футбол. Вот эти два. Обычно люди... А, фига. Another popular sport in the US is ice hockey. It's my favorite because I grew up watching and playing it. I think in Russia it's also popular. And I think Russian team, they even have some, how to say, not prize, so they're winning something. Alongside with Canada. But I'm not, like, I don't know much about it, so this is my knowledge ends. But I had friends who were visiting the hockey competitions, live hockey competitions, and they said, even they didn't know who is playing for whom, like they did not have lots of information about the teams prior the competition, the match, but they still enjoyed it because it's like people are excited, everyone is cheering for their favorite team, and like a super positive experience, lots of emotions and stuff. When I was small, I liked to watch biathlon, when they ski and then shoot and then ski again. But I personally hate skiing, so I don't know why I didn't enjoy this one. Probably because I was small, and this one, it doesn't require knowledge of any like rules. So they either hit or miss. So it's, you don't need to know what happens. So I cleaned, how many? Should be 4 of them. So 1, 2. So I think I can find them. Okay. The main driving force for this is that we got several major hockey cities. They were the first cities to have teams in the NHL, so those teams are extremely popular. Oh, that's cool. Wait a second, is NHL like National Hockey League? Is it like an American one or the worldwide one? Because I think in Russia they also say like our team went to NHL, but I'm not sure what the translation of this. If it's national, why does everyone participate there? So 1, 2. А, здесь наша Волга будет сидеть, поэтому тут такой плохой этот. So number 2. Should have something on the tail. Yes, something on the very inconvenient part of the tail. I don't really know how can I remove it carefully. Как тебя ёбнуть? Не понимаю. It's called National Hockey League, the highest league in the world. It has teams in the US. Why is it National Hockey League if it's for everyone? I guess if it's called national, it's usually for one country, no? What's the logic behind that? I don't really understand what the point behind it. And this Скандинавия, Канада, США, СССР. Ну вот я слышала, что наши типа куда-то там попадают. Там в новостях, что вот там что-то там НХЛ, что-то такое. Но типа, это все, что я слышу, потому что я обычно про хоккей так, фоном новости какие-то идут. Вот, я знаю, что Канада туда попадает. Потому что там была какая-то драма вроде с тем, что там что-то наши... Что-то... То ли не смогли, то ли не... Короче, я, честно говоря, не знаю деталей. Просто слышал какие-то базворды. And my dad is also a super big fan of Formula 1. So when I was small, he watched it, I don't know, constantly. I think it was translated on Saturdays or something. So he was constantly watching every Formula One competition that was on the TV. He was watching it, and it's like sounds every Saturday or Sunday or whatever. And I still recognize lots of the Formula One names from that period of time, because the not narrator, but the person who voiced it over, he was constantly, oh, this driver is going on the first place, this one is doing this one doing, and those names are, I think even if I have, I don't know, say some, I'm not sure how to, wait a second, it's not a good joke. I was going to make a bad joke, but I'm not going to voice it over. So even if you wake me up during the night, I will say, okay, this dude is the Formula One driver. After this century, I doubt it'll change. Got more confusing when I realized that 2 of the original 6 teams were Canadian. Waking up on the weekend. Yes. Mine also did this. Да, вот этот звук такой, потому что такой бежаешь, такой, это кошмар. У меня мама так рассказывает, что у меня была кассета с улицы Сезам. Или диск, я уже не знаю, что там было. Я была маленькая. Вот, мне ее ставили постоянно, она мне очень нравилась, все время просил поставить. Вот, но, короче, поскольку это было одно и то же по кругу, они там просто сходили с ума от этого. Что, типа, когда я играла доставку улицы Сезам, все начали звереть, но я, кстати, не помню доставку улицы Сезам. Я не помню, что там было вообще. So, I need to use the glue around this thing, I guess, except, let me see, except this part, probably. Or no. Yeah. So if I combine these 2 things, so here is a big hole, so I don't need to add glue on this part, I guess. I really guess. And I need to remove probably this thing because it's visible. Another Soviet bloc had a race on league lady. The teams had to use 1 set of tires for the entire season, and one actually had to go financially bailed out by the Pope. Well, I didn't know this. By the way, I have something is blinking on my OBS screen. Is it the same for you, or is it something on my side? I think the whole screen just blinked. Maybe it's camera. Let me see. Maybe it's camera, maybe it's electricity. I'm not really sure. So I guess it's on the lamp. So and since I was constantly followed by these erasers' names, I was also super upset when Schumacher, I'm not sure, I think he injured himself during the skiing or something. I was really upset. So the person I grew up with. Even if I wasn't actively watching it, I was just sitting nearby. I'm putting the glue. I don't see anything. Okay, so it's probably on my side. Thank you. Maybe it's me blinking. I don't know. So I guess it might be either a cord or OBS lagging due to it's not the active window at the moment. but who knows? Might be anything. So I applied glue to the half of this wool. Schumacher was my favorite because I was young and thought his name was funny. I was thinking that, so adults, they would usually say, like, if someone was driving super fast or super, I don't know, maneuver too much, they say, oh, nice Schumacher, bro. You're like a Schumacher, and like ironically. And I was thinking he was named after these people because he was also super duper, like, he was driving fast. Now we need paws number 4 and 3, and they both have 2 pins or whatever their names are. 2 pins per paw. Number 1. Got it here. Got it here. And the last one. But I also hate the part where when they spill the champagne at the end of the drive. I always thought it's super boring. Like, you already know who won. Why will you celebrate for so long if you do it, I don't know, every time? It doesn't change. And I don't really know. So for priming the miniatures, you understand again? Yes. It is also pink, so it perfectly matches my outfit. I can also change my outfit's color to red in Photoshop, but it requires some time, so I won't do it right away. What is going to tell? I haven't thought, but I forgot. I'm a dog. I can't think for a long period of time. So for the priming, I will probably need to. So last time I was priming my miniatures on the cardboard in the yard, and my neighbors was looking. So we have a yard inside the. How to say? So people can look at this yard from their windows, and I was shaking my shaking the paint. It was super loud, and then spraying it on this cardboard. And people were looking in the windows like, what the hell are you doing with this paint in our yard? Are you going to draw something or what? And I tried to make it super obvious that I'm painting on the cardboard, not on the wall. Ты симпатичная. Thank you, спасибо. Спасибо большое. Thanks a lot. You too. And your doggo. Your doggo is super handsome, I must say. He's like very, very sweet gentleman. So, and last time I was priming, there were like small details of Space Marine. They're super small, and this spray flow, it was blowing everything away. So I probably need to use the sticky paint, or how this called, the Scotch one, the glue tape. So these details, they will stick in place, and I won't need to keep them with my hand, because it's super uncool. Yeah, so I'm almost done with this leg, with this paw. Look at this toe beans. Can I see them? Look at these beans on the paw. I don't really know if you can see it on the camera, or what is the focus distance of it, but I don't know. I hope you see it, because I do, and I really like it. And there is also a place for I guess this paw, so it'll fit over. The paw will fit over here in this place directly. What? Look at this. Someone's personality changes entirely when they get behind the wheel. Call up a piece of friendship? I probably kind of missed the context of what do we discuss. Need to count this part away. You had a plenty money, 1922. You lead out the women, but aren't you do right? Like some of the men do. Maybe I need... Формула 1. Я поняла, да. Подожди, там был отдельный, типа? Я думала, он был мировой какой-то. Типа, что они, в общем, участвовали. Не знаю, надо почитать. Ничего я никогда не слышала. This Formula 1 discussion reminded me of the Mafia game. I abandoned it because of the race part. I started to stream it, I think like a year ago or maybe 2, and I dropped it because I... Wait a second, 1B. Thank you for the sub, Andrew. Thank you. You're a sub woofer now. You can woof, and you're also a sub. Badoons. Thanks a lot. And you can use these cute emotes now. I really love them. I made them on my own. Except the cat one, it's an actual photo of my cat. Number 6. Thanks a lot once again. I guess I will add you on the engine screen after the stream ends. Or if I forget about it, so maybe on the next one. Since I have my subs on both screens. В рамках Кубка Дружбы мира производили зарядные машины всех классов от Формулы-1 до обычных кавушек. Прикольно. Блин, мне кажется, на каком-то москвиче еще ладно, если какая-нибудь Волга. На них же, мне кажется, если ты вломишься во что-нибудь, она тебя там размажет. Типа в Формуле 1 там машина разбивается, но типа она вся так и сминается, и гонщику в принципе не очень плохо. А если тебя на москвиче размажет, то мне кажется, это все. I forgot how many details did I have for attachments did I have for this head. Ресурс серийных и предсерийных процессов. Ну вот они тесты на них гоняли. Все ясно. Like a damn fiddle. So this wolf has just teeth. So only teeth, he's like smiling. And this wolf has her, this is the girl also, has her mouth opened. So she's like telling something to someone. She's like, oh hi. Hi Mark. I don't remember if I told this, but I recently watched my first PewDiePie video ever. It was about The Room movie. I think it was a couple of them, like the movie 1 and movie 2, or Room 1 and Room 2 or something. or The Room and the movie about The Room. So I enjoyed those videos, they were pretty funny. But I was too lazy to further watch the other videos on his channel. But overall it was pretty entertaining. Like, I don't know, this high mark thing, it's not super funny on its own. But when someone jokes at it, it starts to be funny for some reason, I don't know why. I'm trying to remove the mold line, but it doesn't want to be removed for some reason. I don't know why. Mr. Wolf. And this last part of the head, and we almost have this wolf assembled. And I don't really know if I want to attach the Volga girl to the wolf right away. It might be more convenient to paint her on her own. But I don't really know if it's possible to assemble her like this. Let's see on the next video instruction. I watched PewDiePie a couple of times, but it never really piqued my interest. I ended up focusing on other YouTubers. So I initially wanted to learn about the Room thing, or I think it was called The Room. The meme movie, and YouTube showed me a couple of his videos, and I enjoyed them, I'd say. And also I watched the Skibidi Toilet thing. So everyone was memeing about them, and I had no idea what are they about. And I think I watched first 20 something episodes. But they're pretty short, so like YouTube shorts, so they were like 8 minutes or so. So I'm now aware of what Skibidi Toilet is. So I don't know, they're well made. And maybe it's interesting to watch them if you watch like one short per week or something. But when you watch them in a batch, it starts to be very repetitive pretty soon. So I can't say I remember the tune of this song. Like Skibididopius, yes, something. I can reproduce it. Here reaction streams? I don't really know. So I was thinking on it. It's the kind of super lazy content. When you're like, I don't know, when you're not feeling like doing anything that requires thinking. But I'm afraid I don't really know the YouTube's rules about rebroadcasting other people's videos. Because for example, if you make a reaction stream on something, I don't know, on some song, you most likely you will receive a copyright something, and they will say like it's okay, but if sometime your video gets very popular, you will receive $1,000 from advertisements. We will take like part of it towards the original creator. And if I just want to react, I don't really know how it will work. I think it dried inside while I was thinking. I don't really know. I think we did a reaction stream on cringe Russian cartoon about the church. It was super strange. Like Orthodox Church versus Harry Potter. And it had super strange plot and super creepy animation. 3D one. How do I? Are you stuck? Step glue. Are you stuck? What? I can feel the glue inside. So I'm going to attach the leg number 1. Da, 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 da. Show me your leg. How do they make them so they fit perfectly? They fit perfectly, and you basically don't have any other option to attach it. So you're not even able to ruin it. Only if you do it on purpose. I think the glue is somehow... Try to go outside. So maybe this will be the first miniature ever I was able to end. Not to end, but to assemble and paint. But we'll see. So yeah, I think both of these wolves are girls. So it'll be Volga and her wolf place. So dog girl potty. No more no less. So the last part of the wolf is wolf's head. And I'm applying the glue everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. Yeah. Rock your dog now. В реактах есть смысл, если ты умеешь смешно и быстро шутить? Не знаю. Мне кажется, нет. Мне кажется, мой предел быстрых шуток — это какой-нибудь выдать, как называется, заготовленную фразу, типа там «Oh shit, I'm sorry». Мем по теме. По хэштегу. Не знаю, я смотрела, по-моему, Шайлили, что ли, стрим. Типа, она просто, по-моему, смотрит молча их. Я не знаю. Может, я, конечно, попала неудачно? Может, я неудачно попала, но это что-то было странно как-то. Типа, она просто их перелистывала и говорила ахаха. You know, it'll be a great Christmas present was all for us, our Hibinwa Corporation Warhammer stream. I need to figure out what's the schedule, because previously, so currently I'm streaming without a schedule. I just think, oh, I'm in the mood to stream, so let's stream. And that's why I announced stream like, I don't know, 15 minutes prior. So I don't have a schedule because I can't stick to it. So for this, it will require, oh wait a second, this head is turned. So like this. So this collaboration stream will require some preparations. Wait a second. Where do I apply the glue for I don't understand. Okay, I will apply the glue everywhere. Вот, но возможно секрет Шайлили в том, что у нее ебучий кролл от Сисяндры. Даже если она не комментирует, то все равно она хорошо анимирована, тотально. Ну, типа, хз. Я долго не смотрела. Would like to hear an interesting Irish language fact? Let's go. You're very welcome to share. Meanwhile, I'll try to attach the head of Miss Wolf. I really hope it will... So it's a little bit ugly on the bottom because I pressed... Oh, okay, Ragdoll started again. Bam, 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 ba-dam, bam. And the next song will also be Ragdoll, so... we need to wait until this one ends to control this. Фигурка... Нет, они реально вот как на картинке. Типа они один к одному, мне кажется. У нее лицо... Сейчас я найду, где у нее лицо. Не вижу. Вот у нее лицо. Вот мой палец, вот моя рука. Типа у меня супер маленькие пальцы, тут у Дуси такой же размер подушечка. И вот это... Вот ее лицо, это просто, я не знаю... Она супер пиписечная. Вот эта штука, это вот она в реально натуральную величину, смотри. Сейчас. Типа вот волк. Вот он так же такой же камень. Ну, может, чуть-чуть побольше. Irish has words yes and no, but only under very specific circumstances. Like, do Irish people, they never say yes or no in the regular situation? They just say maybe. Like, politely saying, maybe, maybe not, I don't know. So let me think in time, please. I probably need to cut this part, the Belladamma's parts out. I probably need to close the glue for now. Cut the Belladamma's parts out and try to figure out if it's possible to paint the wolf separately or something and paint her separately. Because I think it might be a nice idea to rubber the wolf, since the wolf has, you know, this fur. Look at her paws. She has double feet. No one has seen my feet without shoes, so I have pretty much the same inside. So let's see. First part is number 9 and number 7. So let's cut them. This is number 7, her arm. 7. And 9 is a wing. I don't really know how to cut this wing out. Let's try to do this carefully. Okay, this was a bad idea. So 9 and 7, we'll try to glue them together and see how it goes, and maybe then glue the head. Saying yes in more circumstances is just restating what the person asked you, but changing to the positive form and making it about yourself instead. Wait a second. Sorry, I need to skip the write down. Saying yes in most circumstances is just restating what the person asked you. But changing it to the positive form and making it... okay, understood. That's interesting. I forgot, do you study Irish out of interest, or do you have some purpose? I think we had this conversation in the first room, but I forgot, honestly. Seems impractical. Это когда нет, наверное. In Russian, you can say so. Sometimes so and yes, they are the same word. When you're thinking, you can say like da something, and it won't mean that you agree. It's just a word to fill the silence. And because of this, you can say da нет, so yes, no. Study Irish out of interest, and so I have some ancestry. Yeah. I remember now. Maybe one day I'll learn German. Because I need it. I won't be able to survive here without German. But I'm still trying to do this, but no. Через 1000 лет, да. Типа там прикол в том, что does Russian not have word like a car? Yes. So you usually understand like this car or general car out of the context. Or you can say that this car, or it is usually lack of the article is usually compensated by either the circumstances, the context, or the word form. I'm not sure how to. So you usually say, like, I've seen a car today, or maybe by this, or maybe by the. You may stress different parts of the sentence to accent different parts, and out of this you will be able to understand. Out of this stress part, you will be able to understand what happens. Intonations, context, or simple. Yeah. I've heard a meme, like if you, like if you're Russian, or if your language has no articles, if you can say, how is this meme? Like, I've seen the fucking car, it means the. And if, like, shit, I've seen a car, it means or something. Oh, it blinks again, did it? I'm not sure, was it a webcam or everything, because something changed on screen and I wasn't able to trace what exactly. I'm фокус по пульсу твоя гамма? Слушай, мне кажется, она на черный мигнула. А ты видел это? Ну, было видно в стриме. Оно прям так типа дудумс, как будто, может быть, камера мигнула и темный фон было видно на фоне из-за этого. Может, поэтому так показалось, не знаю. Загадочное обстоятельство. Подкручивают меня по IP. Стрим снайпит. Кстати, может, в хост надо поиграть. Maybe I'll play Heroes of the Storm on stream one day. I'm dreaming of it, but I'm still, I don't know, I'm delaying it for some reason. Because I probably will need to start a new account without like cool skins I have, and to play lots of games to be able to go to the Heroes League, to upgrade necessary heroes, for money and stuff. I don't really want to do this. Because out of the MOBA games, I tried League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm, and I did not understand League of Legends because it felt super slow for me. So how do we do this for a hand? So she is, so I don't know if you can see it, but she's grabbing the fur with her hand. And this her fur piece is probably being attached somewhere like this. So she's grabbing the wolf. Just do not fall down. She has a sweet hand. It's super small and cute. There's another interesting complication to say that you like doing an action requires some extra words that don't like it up correctly. Saying I like is something, and what are this third additional word? What is wings for, by the way? I really understand where did they come from. Okay, again, this piece, these pieces don't fit together. Saying you like doing an action is like being. Same situation. You mean about Ukrainian, Belarusian, Kazakh language? You mean lack of the articles, or what? I think Ukrainian, Belarusian, and Russian, they are very close in terms of, I don't know, grammar, word building. So you usually are able to understand. You can cross-understand each other, even if you don't. If you're trying to understand one language, how to say? If you don't know one language, you are able to understand most of the text. So if I let me see the instruction. Сказанию So she's supposed to have your fist like this, and I will take this wing and it doesn't fit. It fits, fine, it fits. Казахский перекочевал с русского. Я про казахский что-то вообще ничего не знаю. Кроме того, что там буква как Е в обратную сторону, она читается как И, по-моему. Ой, или наоборот, И читается как Э. У нас в универе были казахи, но они все по-русски говорили. И между собой тоже. Поэтому я знаю о нем очень мало. Глубоко диалингвист. Своего рода how do you do, fellow linguists? So for this, what I cover with glue here? I don't really know. I have zero idea. I will just try cover everything, so it'll somehow be. This song is called True Art, Real Affection Part 4. All in one word. I'm not sure why. The glue is all over again. I don't know why. This one is also supposed to be covered, am I right? So I covered everything, I don't know. I covered your whole arm in glue. So it's your problem now. If you don't want to cooperate, I'll just cover whole mini in glue. I tried to be friendly, but she's not friendly towards me. I will just put everything. But the single most important phrase in Irish is Guinness. When I just arrived to Germany, I was told that the most important phrase is mit alles bitte. So like when you order a doner, you just say it with everything. Like if they ask you what do you want to be added there, you just say with everything. And this is the most important phrase you do need to know when you travel to Germany. So this hand is being attached to the wolf, and I think the next thing I want to assemble is the hat. Let's assemble it. How long? 2:46. I'm tired. I don't want to assemble it anymore. My patience is over. So 13, 13, so 12. 12. Okay, I see 13 and 11. So 11 is your head. Most important piece. It's the smallest one, the easiest one to ruin. And the 11, 13. Wait a second. 11, 13. What is it? 12. 12. The head. 13. 13. 13 is this part of the head. Wait a second. Wait a second. Up. Is Guinness considered a good beer? Because I know nothing about beer, to be honest. Проснулся от кашля, здорово. Не кашляй, зачем ты кашляешь? Привет, ты что, охуел? Бахни какой-нибудь микстурой и ложись обратно. У вас там сколько уже? 2 часа. Как собачка я собираю тетку. Типа вот мне, я сейчас собираю вот это. И потом мне надо будет присобачить саму тетку к волку. И я, честно говоря, не знаю, как это... Типа, приделывать ли мне тетку к волку сразу или потом? Я что-то не знаю, я не очень хочу ее сразу приделывать. Я бы ее хотела покрасить отдельно. Я в процессе. I saw Ireland only with Michael Collins and Whiskey Jameson. I can see why others might not. So so Germany is supposed to be famous for its beer. But I still know nothing about beer. Maybe because I'm not a super big fan of it. Like I don't like beer. And I have no idea about beer brands or types. I can only distinguish like light one from the dark. Oh, what is this? What is so loud? So loud. R&B and soul. Is it R&B or soul? Disco nice. Super loud. Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunny. Smile with me and really ease the pain. The dark days are gone. The dark days are hero. Виджет-чат на стриме застыл. Сейчас, подожди. Мне кажется, нет. У меня показывает на стриме, я не знаю, может быть у тебя... Может он не показывает все сообщения, может пока только интересные. Мне нравится обсуждение пива. Типа вот я вижу последнее сообщение про Гиннесса, оно на чате тоже есть. Guinness is a stout, it's very dark, bordering on black, and there is a very specific way that you have to drink it, or it's utter I've heard about beer, you're supposed to drink it like from, like sandwich? You know, this time of clock watch, you just turn around and there is sand inside, so there's the jar with a similar form, and it's supposed to produce a funny sound, but I have no idea if it affects the taste somehow or is it just a meme. Such an old beer that the way you drink it's basically a national tradition. Let's go. I want to cover Sunny on my channel, but I don't really know if it's a good idea. Плюс на билке? Ну 2 часа, ничего себе. Откатился стрим на 2 часа назад, а ничего не изменилось. Тут такое у нее место, типа тут перо надо. So I'm supposed to clean the mold lines from the feather, and it's super thin, and I'm afraid to put pressure on it. I don't really know. Ireland is basically the only place you can get the actual Guinness. Don't they export it, or do other countries just produce it from just buy the recipe, or how does it work? I also still don't understand how the people enjoy beer. So they're drinking it not for getting drunk, but for like to enjoy the taste or something. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the thing that you will understand you when you're older. But I don't know. I still don't understand this. So in my previous place of work, the colleagues usually went to the bar, beer bar, and drank beer and was like, oh, beer again. What am I supposed to drink there? Бред с BMW, Мерседесом и колбасками? В Северной, слушай, а мне кажется, там ничего особо нет. Марципан из Любика. Типа на... около Гамбурга, по-моему. Что еще? Марципан, пряники, по-моему, везде. BMW, Мерседес, слушай, там вот у них может быть... Типа они сейчас все в Баварии, ну, в Южной Германии. Они изначально могли начинаться где-нибудь, типа, в Восточной или в Северной. Но потом, короче, все сдристали в Западной Германии. Типа там какой-то завод Volkswagen, по-моему, остался в Восточной Германии, его там переделали во что-то. Сейчас он уже не завод Volkswagen. У Цейса, по-моему, у них тоже один офис, типа, они исторически были, у Цейса, исторически были в Восточной Германии. Потом, когда их разделили, они переехали в Западную, и теперь у них офис там. Типа сейчас в Восточную тоже восстановили, но все равно. Типа там поменьше он. Сироп с горла? Фига. Ты его херачишь ради сиропа, или ради кашля, или ради там дополнительных бонусов? Мы там клей-момент как раз обсуждали недавно. Everything about drinking has a reason and has to be done correctly. That's even a correct way to pour it all. В пищевой культуре, слушай, погугли, что такое метод. Или метод игель. Это типа из сырого фарша ты херачишь себе свиного фарша, ты лепишь себе этот монолит и втыкаешь в него лук, это типа ёж получается. И мазиком там сверху. Высокая кухня, момент. Вкусная жесть. Как тебе нравится сироп? Я не могу, мне этот лакричный привкус, у меня аж прям фу. Типа я лакрицу не могу есть, потому что она сироп напоминает. Нацена лайк, наверное, треков здесь. Чтобы у меня был плейлист из четких треков, а не из долбежки басовой. Его там нет? Кого нет? Блин, я когда только начинала с этой астмой возиться, мне прописали для начала микстуру. Я выпила, наверное, раза 2, она такая отвратительная. Типа я просто не... Я просто, как я смотрела, у меня тошнить начинала просто от одного взгляда на нее. Я, по-моему, так она у меня стоит до сих пор. Не знаю, выкинуть надо или что. Сколько она там держится. Though cider is definitely my go-to when it comes to alcohol, tastes good and get the effect going. So cider's, I think it's better than beer because so most of alcohol drinks, they are, they smell like alcohol. It tastes like alcohol. And cider usually lacks this taste. Копил 2 литра прочищающее средство. Господи боже. Не знаю, лучше не прочищаться. Пусть останется внутри. Блин, мне как-то КТ делали, и там надо было напиться этого контраста. Типа 2 литра какой-то горькой воды, это пиздец. Я, по-моему, выпила, я, мне кажется, типа 1,5 осилила, и потом сказала, все, ребят, я не могу больше, я умру. Сори. Потом чуть не лопнула на этом КТ. Сам больше мне сказали, что, типа, ну, типа, с вами все норм, чё. Это все было зря. Cider in Ireland has a similar alcohol content to beer, and the pins in Ireland are bigger, so we get affected faster. I don't know, when I did the Elden Drink stream, it was kind of, I don't know, so when I did it, I was... Горькая... Блин, жесть, фу. So when I did the Elden Drink stream, so I usually lose my... How to say? Not cooperation, coordination is pretty fast. And it's super uncomfortable because you see it and it's okay, and then you stand up and you're like, oh! Or you understand everything what happens, but then you realize that you cannot speak properly. So I once was at the bar with friends, and I was hungry, and I ordered something with glitter, I don't know, super small cocktail, and after it I wasn't able to say R sound, and I was honestly horrified. I started to think that I'm going to die from this. Yeah, I didn't expect this at all, so it's like it was a super small thing, like beer-like, I think. And it wasn't supposed to make any effect on like a person of my age and weight and height, but for some reason it like probably because I was super hungry. I don't know. Почему он умер в пья воду? Шутка про зондирование, так шелшокер как раз он про зондирование. Типа ты пьешь всякие контрасты, чтобы тебя там осмотрели как-нибудь. С любой стороны. Типа меня делали КТ. У меня тогда что-то с нихера очень сильно заболел живот. Вот, вызвали скорую. Вот, меня там что-то обследовали, выписали через 3 дня с диагнозом, ну хер знает. Вот, и после этого я делала КТ живота. Мне сказали, тоже хер знает. Вот, еще мы делали контраст, по вене пускали, когда башку сканили. Вот, сказали, что башка у меня на месте, что он непримечательный, и все, короче. Южного парка. А ты знаешь, почему у меня перчатки такие в другом костюме? И что делают инопланетные собаки по работе? Знаешь? Вот именно это и делают. У меня одна перчатка... какая? Левая у меня перчатка такая резиновая, большая. Туда, чтобы она ей... Чтобы одежду не запачкать. Вот, а другая на правой руке, которой я пользуюсь, она без пальцев, чтобы пальцами было удобненько всякие штучки делать. Вот, а левая такая. С обратной стороны. Глотал жопой. I was like rum and coke. One time I was not having a good night and accidentally ordered vodka and coke. I learned from that night and repeated since. I've heard about the cocktail like vodka plus energy drink, but I don't really know if it's a nice idea to mix them. So I don't know if it's a safe thing or not. Фистингест, ну да, анальная контузия — это не шутки. Что Шокер мне он разрешил мне так шутить. Я спросила предварительно. Про жопу. Руки в боки. Блин, я, по-моему, рассказывала уже, я была в школьном лагере в зимнем. И нас, короче, в 7 утра подняли и заставили в пуховиках, короче, пробежку делать по снегу. Вот, а там главная тетка, я, короче, еще сзади подгоняли, типа, чтобы мы не растягивались. Вот, я, короче, от таких приколов я добежала до конца. Но я добежала и заблевала практически на тетку, которая там всем этим руководила, и после этого не бегали вообще. Так что я считаю, что всех спасла. So here we're supposed to So we're supposed to put your head somewhere. Here. So we're putting your head into the fur coat, and then adding the head piece on top. So I don't really know if it's a good idea, because your face is a little bit inside. So maybe it'll be easier to not glue it together at the moment. I need to think, to be honest. And here we attach this one. What do we have? What else do we have? We have part of the coat, your legs, and your arm. I don't know. I once had a shot at the bar called Funky Monkey. It was Malibu mixed with banana liquor. It tastes weird. I think banana anything usually tastes like cough medicine. I don't know. It usually doesn't taste like banana. It tastes like something chemical. It's usually, in most cases, it's gross. So I think I'll glue it here. I don't know, just in case. У тетки умер? Ну, я была маленькая, я это самое, у меня... Я не специально не наблевала. Это был порыв души. Но мне было вообще, это было ужасно. У меня травма, я до сих пор помню. You know much about alcohol, it's truly endless. And it's not a... As you can see, it's not just stories, it's stories from personal experience. It's not empty words. It's like real stories. With personal experience behind them. Бля, сюда. Мне было очень неловко, типа, я ну, типа, как же так? Вот, но потом я, типа, спустя, наверное, не знаю, день подумала, что, блин, мне так было плохо, мне так не нравилось. А она, типа, они нас подгоняли еще, и всем было все равно. Я, короче, разозлилась и решила, что так ей надо. Годили. Вот, теперь считаю, что я права. Наплевав на препод. Oh no, I forgot to... Okay. So we have a face now in the coat. I don't know if it's a good idea to glue them together at this stage. But there is no way back. You cough medicine? No, I mean cough medicine in a bad way. So they usually taste somehow like licorice, and I don't like this licorice taste. So in Germany, there are like two types of Haribo. What we call jellies. So one of them with bear, and these are actual gummy bears, what they called. And also there is type of Haribo with a boy drawn on them. And if there is a boy, it means there'll be licorice in this pack. And you need to avoid it at all costs. Because it's pure poison. No sane person is able to eat this. Been around the block drunk a few times. Just remember to always cook up. You say cab. Wait. I think I've only heard this in the movies or something. So we have a head and arm. What's called your... Everybody... Oh wait. Rock your body. Yeah, yeah. She also has paws. Look at these. Super cute paws. Look at these. Успеваешь подряд кучу шотов. Типа, если ты не умираешь, тебе дают приз. В Москве было кафе, где, короче, тебе дают какие-то супер острые наггетсы, если ты съедаешь там, типа, сколько-то. Бьешь рекорд, тебе что-то дают еще острые наггетсы или что-то такое. Даруешь в конце, упиваешь алкоголь сам, не помню, что очень сильное. Получаешь депозит, о господи. А как бы потом, типа, если клиент, например, не выдержит и там, не знаю, умрет от кринжа или натошнит вам на пол, это же вам потом убирать все. Или он дорогой. Компенсирует моральные страдания. Так, сейчас. Оп, все. I got the last piece out of this thing, so we're almost done. Let's see what we can cut out of the thing. Wait, there's big blue glue blob here. A word of advice, especially for Ireland, if you are looking to go or to avoid a party city, keep Galway in mind. It's a wild place on the weekends. 50 times, it's a good thing not to be drunk every day. It's a very respectable thing. So nothing pathetic. Don't troll. I'm not sure if is Ireland in European Union or not. I'm a little bit confused. What is in it or what is not? Убирать все равно придется. Ну, в смысле, одно дело протереть стол, а другое дело собирать блювоту. Мне кажется, блювоту не очень... Ну, типа, не то, что не... Ну, как-то менее весело убирать. Republic of Ireland is still in the European Union. Northern Ireland is part of the... Ah, okay. Because I'm able to travel across Europe, across European Union, I think, with my current visa. But for Great Britain, I need to... For UK, I need to get a separate one. So that's why I can't go to, I don't know, WARHAMMER World or somewhere. I need to receive a separate set of documents and prove them that I'm not going to stay there, that I have my own income, that I'm not, I don't know, criminal that is trying to hide there. So all of this stuff. Такой выручкой. Ну, тоже справедливо. Полицейский рейд? Это не когда ты на кнопку жал? Или ты где-то на стриме рассказал, что ты на кнопку жал? Типа там приехали сначала одни, а ты думал, что это другие челы? Там какая сложная история, что-то уже запуталась. So I don't know, I think visiting, I think at least London will be super interesting because all the stuff I've seen in English study books since, I don't know, last 1,000 years. London is the capital of Great Britain and stuff. I will be able like, oh, look at this! It's fine, it exists! It's real, it's not a joke, not a meme. Канализация забилась. You need not to drink at all or drink so much that your legs won't hold you up. No, I think it's not a good idea. Because if you're alone, you can... someone may steal your wallet or your documents or something. If there is no one to cover you. Да, может быть, поэтому, типа, кто-то смыл туда наркотики и стуканул, а они такие, ага, идем выяснять. Поэтому я не пишу, в смысле, потому что ты умираешь или потому что у тебя нет друзей, чтобы тебя дотащить. Что про нет друзей вспомнилось, типа, любишь Warhammer хорош, как насчет помыться? Возможно, для меня это тоже хороший совет, потому что завтра что, четверг? Блин. Вообще, да, надо башку помыть. Скоро мне. I was pretty lax when it comes to Americans. You can stay without extra documents for 30 days. And immigration for staying longer is 2%. I think American visa is stronger. So you can, not visa, but citizenship. So you can travel in a very big amount of countries. Except Russia. As far as I've heard, it's super complicated to get a Russian visa. You need to prove that you're not a spy, not something that you have reasons to visit Russia, but I don't know how true is it, because I never had to receive Russian visa. And that's why, so people who migrate from Russia, they usually try to keep their citizenship. They don't say, no, I'm not longer a Russian citizen, because if they lose the citizenship, and if they want to visit their relatives, their parents, it will be super complicated for them to get visa, so they just keep their own passport. Очень похоже на маски-шоу. Нет, друзья, только соратники. Соратники, это вы типа срете вместе? I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. Ba 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 ba. Dee 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 dee. All I want for Christmas, woo, you, baby. Hi, Olga Phoenix. You triggered me, sorry. It was a dangerous move for you to call this. Good relations with the US, so that's also okay, understood. Реально просто есть про городу. I've almost finished the dog girl, so I have here's she. I already have this bottom wolf, I have a rock and a tree, and the wolf she's sitting on. And now I'm assembling the dog girl herself. I have her head. I don't know if you can see it, but I have her head. I have her legs. She has paws. And some random details. I'm not sure what are they supposed to do, but they look like a coat or something. It's not very clear for me. Yeah, it's probably coat. So, I don't know if you can see it. Психулин приласкиваем тебя? В смысле сотрудников? Или людей? А это нормально вообще, что типа... Ну, у тебя там какие-то люди сидят в заведении и просто врывается там полиция и всех досматривает. Типа, получается, что ваш бар же какие-то убытки, наверное, несет. Типа, они могут вообще просто с нихуя прийти и всех начать шмонать? Гусь? Что значит гусь? Не понял. Я с деревни, объясните мне. I'm almost done with cleaning this thing. So I think I'll attach her. So there'll be 3 details: wolf, the tree, and her with the coat and stuff. I don't want to make them separate. Это дело Билл предложил ему. There's a permit that you get when registered with immigration in Ireland that lets you travel between countries easier. It's mostly just used to let you back into the country. Говорят, как тут коверкать слова, говорит, как гусь. Не знаю, не слышал такого никогда. Я смотрю стримеры, которые говорят гагоч, но гагачи. Ну это все. Не, ну я думаю, блин, вдруг ты его расстроил? Он такой хотел хавать? Он же не может, наверное, от незнакомых челиков брать ничего. Хотел хавать, ты его тролльнул только за это. Я бы расстроилась в твоем месте. For the rules, right? You can travel anywhere within the European Union. It may be... I don't really know, so maybe... you mean the Northern Ireland or like the big Ireland? So usually, if one of the European Union countries lets you, you're able to travel around the European Union until your document expires or something. So formally, if you, for example, received visa for, you know, Czech Republic, you are able to like visit all of the countries you want, to make it to like travel around the cities, learn the stuff, and then leave, and it will be legal. Борьба с наркотрафиком? Фига. Не, ну понятно, просто не знаю. Я думала, там типа какой-нибудь ордер или что-нибудь. То выходит как в меме что-нибудь, типа FBI open up. The document in my passport, I could have traveled the EU. I still need to travel across the European Union. So when I arrived, it was COVID initially. Then my passport, so it was COVID. Then my passport expired, I think, or something. So there was some issue. Then my passport was going to expire, and I was replacing it with a new one. And this process took like super long period of time. So I needed to get all the documents, apply to Russian embassy to change my Russian documents. Then I needed to wait until they come back from Russia, so they send them via paper mail. After that, I needed to apply to some organization, say them, hey, I have a new passport, you need to update all of my documents, and then wait until they are done. And then I needed to, there's some electronic something, so they provide you with a card, a plastic card, like driver's ID, and it is possible to activate some kind of chip there, and this thing also requires some waiting because it's not activated by default. So I started changing my foreign passport in February, and it all ended in August. So for the whole summer I was just flexing, and I was able to travel anywhere, because if I leave Germany, they will still request my documents on the border, and if my German documents won't be the same as the German and Russian documents will have different numbers, they will say, what the hell, go back, you're not allowed to flex here, your documents are invalid. Maybe we'll play, by the way, the police. It was Papers, Please, but in 3D. This one. Когда обычно получится час, потом дальше норся. Ну не знаю, мне кажется, типа... Ну, я не знаю, конечно, сколько там челы флексит в этом клубасе. Но мне кажется, это довольно долго. Типа ты пришел, не знаю, на пару часов, и у тебя... Из них час это какая-то... Мутилова. Понятно. So I think I cleaned this part. Ордера у них есть? Конкретные программы? У них, наверное, какой-нибудь, типа, можем там по желанию досмотреть всех, кого подозрительными считаем, или что-то такое. Типа, я думаю, как в кино, знаешь, типа, они не могут войти к тебе в дом, если... Ну, формально. Так-то, конечно, они могут тебе вломиться и вынести дверь. Типа, формально никто не может тебе вломиться в твою частную собственность, если ты не разрешишь им. Да, контрабанд полис, да, вот это вот. The document I was talking about in the card, like a driver's license, it just used to say that you're allowed to re-enter the country quicker. Ah, no, I have a different one. I have a thing that's like a working permit, combined with ID. So they're like together, and it's like a plastic card. But this plastic card is supported by some piece of paper, and without it, it's legally not valid. So you still need, you have a plastic card, but you still need to have a piece of paper with you. Super dumb. And they also send this piece of paper via paper mail, so they just throw it into your mailbox outside of the house. What the hell, dude? Who invented this system? I don't know. So in Russia, every document you just receive it personally, like they give you into your hands directly, and just they don't just throw it away into the post office and say like, take it. Чуваки с сосисками, не знаю. Ну, на самом деле у тебя же палец, он же кругленький, у него площадь прикосновения не очень большая все равно. Ты просто знаешь, где у тебя находится самая острая точка. Ну, типа, даже не задумываясь. To show any police that you're in fact allowed to be in the country. Noise. Если против доказательств звено... Не, ну это да, но имею в виду, знаешь, когда там, типа, ты какой-то просто подозрительный, тебе там в кино говорят, типа, покажите, у вас такие, а у вас есть там ордер на арест? Они такие, нет. Он такой, все, я вызываю суд, встретимся в суде. I think I need to apply this. So let's glue the lady. Netherlands police are called Garda. I think it's probably the... No, in Italy. How are they called in Italy? I don't remember. No, they're not called similar. It's in a similar way. But it's not a... In Italy, it's not police. It's something different. Мужик с сосисками? Блин, хочу сосисок. С сыром. Блин, надо посмотреть. Типа как? Где взять сосиски? Такие, когда их нарезаешь, и там внутри такие сырные капли какие-то, не знаю, что это такое, как они называются. Это вообще легально в Германии такое? Что творишь? Вот, их можно даже сырые вкусные. 5,5, а у меня, кстати, не знаю сколько, у меня, наверное, 6 с чем-то. Ну, я думаю, что это скорее просто от моторики зависит, потому что я, например, у меня пальцы пиздец мелкие, я не дотягиваюсь до телефона, это пиздец неудобно до конца. Ну, типа, вот он, вот, типа, я не могу дотянуться вот до этого места нормально, мне приходится двумя руками нажимать. И типа, мне сложно очень попадать. Типа, знакомый, у кого телефон не такой здоровый, лопатый, ну, там какой-нибудь iPhone старый, ну, типа, они норм совершенно попадают. Я думаю, это ловкость рук скорее. Типа, знаешь, как гитаристы какие-нибудь, у них огромное голопище, но они при этом там наяривают мощно. So advice for anyone that may travel internationally, you find yourself in an emergency, you can dial your home country emergency number. Yeah, so it's usually, as far as I know, every embassy. Wait a second. Sorry, I need to apply this. I don't really. Wait a second. Ah, like this. So I'm not sure if you were talking about the same thing. But when I was at the Russian embassy recently to like confirm some Russian documents, they needed to write me a stamp, and on their website there is a phone that you can call your local embassy, and they will do something. if it's super emergency and you need some help. But that, I guess it's usually like either 911 or 112. So they're pretty much the same around everywhere. Or either they will redirect you. So I have attached the hand to the wolf. Хватит думать, что? Ты после сосисок подумал об этом или что? Я ничего не говорил такого. So, oh, this fits greatly. So look at this, like students, and there is also part of wolf fur here. Let me see. Where should I apply the glue? Everywhere. It looks like it's I don't know, fat on the body diagram. Come on, Mr. Glue! I want you here on my miniature. Everywhere! Oh my god. Ну вот я сейчас не могу, например, попасть по миньке нормально, мне приходится... Я не могу попасть по ней клеем, мне приходится упираться мизинцем, потому что до весу у меня трясется рука. Ну, типа, я думаю, с клавишами то же самое абсолютно. Причем ты это особо никак не пофиксишь, потому что это зависит просто от того, какой то. Так что, скорее всего, твой путь просто забить. Типа, раньше я переживала, что у меня кривые руки, а потом сказал, блядь, да и в пизду, что я с этим сделаю. Что делать? Если что-то не могу, найму того, кто может. Ну вот и все. После обсуждения обхвата. Так это в смысле, это не обхват рук, это длина пальца. Ну, типа, не знаю. Сосиска с сыром это тоже не то. What I was referring to, what it will connect you straight to local authorities when dialed, so that in the medical emergency... Ah, understood. Не делайте провокационных постов, меня забанят. Прососны. As far as I know, fir trees and pine cones, they might provide the... how it's called? This small fire thing that... are coming from out of the fire. Number 10. What the number 10 one? Here. This one, I guess. Yeah, this one. This one fits. Girl, I am tired. Сделаю упор локтей в стол. Я тогда... Там еще у Фильна какая-то смешная, типа... Что-то уга-уга или что-то такое. So the owl's husband, how is he called? So owl's husband has a funny name in Latin. I think the bear has a funny name in Latin. And this is where my Latin knowledge ends. Кабан называется Сузгинус. So the boar is called Susginus. It's also super funny for me. Ну, типа, я обычно, если я пальцами не попадаю, я просто вот упираюсь во что-нибудь мизинцем, и как упор, то есть я двигаю не всей рукой, а вот только вот этой частью. Это проще. Вот, а так, если я на стол обопрусь, то, типа, вам, конечно, будет видно, но, скорее всего, я суну нос под камеру через 3 минуты. Плюс мне что-то слепит немножко, побледнее сделать. Меньше трясок рук. Это как в той гифке трясешься, очень жаль. Базово здоровенно. И медсестра такая бью. Я, короче, когда у родителей жила, у меня был планшет, ну, типа, вот он сейчас у меня тоже. И я на нем рисовала на весу, типа, я вот сюда клала и рисовала, у меня локоть был на весу. Вот, а потом я такая, ну что-то мучительно все время происходило, я такая, ну хуй делать. А потом я в какой-то момент поняла, что можно... И у меня не было места, типа, у меня стоял здесь ноут, и здесь я писала в тетрадке, типа, там некуда было положить все дело. Вот, а потом я в какой-то момент, когда съехала, у меня стал большой стол с компом, не с ноутом, и, типа, я поняла, что можно планшет положить на стол и положить локти на стол. Это просто пиздец у меня открытие было. Я такая, нихуя себе, так можно было! Все это время так можно было сделать, и это стало бы удобно. Медведи это Урс? А, там... Мне кажется, там что-то Урс или что-то какое-то такое. Блин, а может не медведь, может лось? Мольберт, ну в мольберте ты такие широкие движения делаешь, он большой достаточно, наверное. А тут тебе надо именно чуть-чуть, потому что у тебя маленький очень этот. What is your favorite word in Russian and German? I don't really know. I was, at some point of my life, I was constantly repeating kek and rhyming this kek something like... Wait a second. Hold on. Oh, she's almost done, so So she's sitting, like she's bent a little bit, so I need to do like this. Yeah, so she's with a little bit of she doesn't I'm not so sure, but it seems like she doesn't fit there. Maybe it's because of my amazing gluing skills, but we'll see. Планеры? Прикольно. Подожди, свалю со студии, в смысле свалю со студии? Чего студия? Я что-то не в этом, не в контексте. Пельмени, the best word in Russia. I don't know. So, about the favorite word, I don't really know. So, as I've said, I was rhyming kek with everything. Like, I don't know, hibi something, computer, and it was super at a super high rate, and I think I annoyed all of my friends with it, and I wasn't able to stop. I don't know what was it. Currently, I don't really know. I have some number of words I dislike because they're dumb. Let me think. So yeah, let me do this on the table. Sorry, I forgot to show it to you. Unfortunately, I'm not smart. I'll try my best. And then cover all of this with glue. So I think it should be like everything is covered. Glue. And I think this one also. So she's bent. No, I don't need to cover this part yet. I hate some words. So I hate some words, and I don't even use them in daily life. I try to avoid them at all costs. I think she doesn't fit. Shit, I need to press on her. Hindfleisch, Etikettierungsüber Waschung, Aufgabenübertragung, Gesetz. Ой, я прочла, распарсила. Gesetz. You can Google the German egg opener. I can't say this word, but you can Google the German egg opener, and it's super best word ever. I think I did not read anything offensive because I think it's so Rindfleisch is meat, like veal meat. something super... I think it's a nonsense word, but I don't know. I'm not really sure. It sounds like a nonsense word to me. Okay, so this is the last piece, and it fits. Look at this. And where do I apply the glue? I don't know. It just says that I don't know. So there is no picture. There are no pictures about this anywhere. So I guess I will just pour it everywhere. Блин, у нее, кстати, плечи прикольные. So she has cool. Okay, I'll glue this part and show to you. Top 10 stupid names in your language. So I have top 10 of stupid names, but I don't want to voice them over, because if I don't know, if some of my followers have the same names, I think it will be very sad for them. So I don't I don't want to upset anyone, so I'm not going to voice them. Oh. Don't want to upset anyone. My favorite German phrase is the term of German Zuckermaus. I'm not sure what it means. I like the word termin here. So it's like appointment, and after, so for everything in Germany you need an appointment. You need this termin, and suddenly there is no word for this in Russian. In Russian you just say like I have a time for no, mice is corn, mouse is mouse. Glue! Why you're stuck, Mr. Glue? You're upsetting me. I'm watching you. No, you're not coming back. As I watch and still you watching. Pictures on the wall. The memories of sorrow. Tomorrow. Now you're gone. Вячеслав Артём? Нравится ли тебе твое имя? Вот в чем вопрос. The glue doesn't work. It was like 2 last pieces. I'm not able to squeeze the glue out of the bottle. Неправильно произносишь? Что? Вячеслава? The name of my favorite video game characters and Russian YouTubers cat. Is it Metro 2033? And for YouTubers cat, I'm not sure which cat are you talking about. So Metro is the only Artyom from the famous Artyom I can't remember. Глеб и Вячеслав. Это тылокно. Когда мне продали тылокно вместо своей Metro. Look, you have the first book. Oh, that's cool. I've read, so I was a very big fan of the first one, but I was super disappointed the following ones. I think I reread the first book like 5 times or so, but I was in the middle of school at the time. Да, блять, что там такое? What's wrong with you, dear needle? Ah, it is stuck. Wait a second, something is stuck in it. What's wrong with you? Sugar Bear Sweetheart. Mm. Interesting. I didn't know this. If I blew into this needle that was in glue previously, that's a nice idea to do. I don't have a real needle to fix this. I don't know. Why did this glue dry at the last piece? Couldn't it dry like, I don't know, 10 minutes later? Зря немецкий учил. Меня батя в школе немецкий учил. И каждый раз, когда мы созваниваемся, он такой: ну что, как немецкий? Выучил уже слово там такое-то, такое-то. Я говорю, оно не так читается, там другие буквы. Ну, ладно, хер с ним. Ну, типа, он не ругается при мне, но... Его знание... Он каждый раз спрашивает у меня, потому что... Типа, он в жизни этот немецкий никогда не использовал. И каждый раз очень радуется, что можно его где-то применить. Ну, типа это не к тому, что ты не шаришь за немецкий, это просто фан-факт. Про моего батю-флексера. So, the glue. Will not use Sugar Bear. Maybe they don't use it with you. Sorry for this joke. I had to make it. Hey everyone, we should prank Hibi by gluing her fingers and toes. Why? What is this? Why? I disapprove this. I don't want anyone to glue me. I finished this one. So I don't really know. There are a lot of places. О нет, сводный брат, я застрял. Okay, I got your course of thought. She has very good cool shoulders. Look at this. So there are like, she has shoulders like really similar to mine. They are very big on her costume. It's really cool. I really love them. Best mini ever. Okay, so I finished this, and the last part is to attach her hand, and it should be like this, I guess, or where? Let's see. Чихнул тут громко, что разбудил соседей с рэпом легкие. Что за жесть? Зачем ты так громко чихаешь? Это же невежливо. Прекращай. Запрещено, немедленно прекратите. Срочно перестать, штраф 1000 рублей. Видел картинку? I don't understand how am I supposed to apply this arm piece, because it doesn't fit. I don't. So I think I want. I will not. Maybe I will. I think I will not apply this hand at the moment. I don't really know. So it might be more convenient to paint it separately and leave it for now as is, and after we painted everything, I'll just do it like this. What? Look at this, dude. Look at his hair. She's screaming. It's a good weather outside, a good day outside. She's screaming for some reason. So I need to close the glue. How accurate was the Google translation? Yes, it was correct. So it is usually, I think here it is mostly usually as a meme phrase. So because of this, I think most of the people usually just say step bro to refer the meme. It's shorter and easier, and everyone will quickly understand the meme. На стороне еще столько. Ну, не знаю. А вот в Германии будешь громко чихать, тебя засудят. Что шумишь после... В 6 часов можно утра чихать. Вот, а в 10 вечера уже нет. Okay, I'll place it here. Барни, слушай, мне кажется, я не знаю, может быть какой-то аналог есть, что мне кажется, Барни производит какая-то наша компания. Надо посмотреть. You can say back here, oh no, it's I'm stuck in Russian for educational purposes. I think I did read it, but let me see. О нет, сводный брат, я застрял. Like, oh no, stepbrother, I'm stuck. So I think we'll finish for now, and I will clean my table after this. So we have a stone. I don't know if you can see the stone. A wolf, a dog girl without one arm. This arm, and the wolf number 2, the smaller one. Keywords: Death, Vampires, Soulblade, Grey Lords, Virkus, Dynasty, Hero, Wizard, Vampire Lord, Belladamma Volga. Why do they put the list of keywords here? Why did they do this? It's so strange. So I'll put these parts inside the box, so I will be able to use them for the for paint trying. And I probably will try to use the sticky tape tomorrow. Текст сказку переводить. Не, это бесполезно. Оно почему-то на японский, на китайский. Там, видимо, какая-то совсем другая структура происходящего, типа речи. И оно все тоже. Вот ты можешь попробовать, если хорошо английский знаешь, что на английский переводить. На английский обычно лучше они сделаны. Let me change the screen since we're done. So I will prime it tomorrow, and wait a second. If I do this, I won't be able to. We will no cool room. Let me do this. Oh no. Let me do this and move myself to the center of the room. Yeah, now I'm the center of the room. I'm big. I'm huge. Super duper huge dog. It's coming closer to you. Closer and closer. Prepare. So, thank you so much everyone who joined the stream today. I was really glad to see you all. Let me turn off the music. Remember September. It's not September, it's November. So, thank you so much everyone who joined the stream today. I can also move my microphone closer so you'll be able to hear me since I'm not gluing anymore. So, thank you so much everyone who joined the stream today. I was really glad to see you. So, I was really glad. Когда ты не убегаешь, она становится ближе. So, I was really glad to see you all today on this stream. Thank you so much, Andrew, once again for the, well, I want to say, for the super, for the sub. I will add you to on screen, I think, after I switch the scene. What else? Все, спасибо всем большое, кто зашел. Подписывайтесь на телегу с мемами. Что еще? С мемами и анонсами. С кринжом. Follow Discord, join Discord. Follow Twitter. Press the like button, press the bell button, press the subscribe button, press all the good buttons. Check out my Pelmeni video, the sun one, and see you, I think, tomorrow. If not, then sometime else. See you, bye. Where's my screen? Yeah, see you, bye.